Good evening. We are a little behind, but that's okay. All right. So tonight we are continuing on our guild run through, as we have a bunch of guild stuff we're doing. We did quite a lot last time. We progressed several of the guilds that we'd already been in, which is the Thieves Guild, the Fighters Guild, and the Mages Guild, which the Mages Guild now has us available to go to the Arcane University, which is cool. And we joined the Dark Brotherhood, although we've only done one thing for them so far, which was to, I think we killed one extra person. Yeah, so we killed the initial person we needed to kill, and then we killed Gaston Toussaint. So now we need to go to Vincent Valtieri. Is it Vincent or Vincente? I can never remember his name. I just know it's Valtieri. Okay. We do have the Thieves Guild thing. Oh yeah, we're gonna do this because we have to do Skingrad stuff. Although I think there might be a murder in Skingrad, so let's go to the Dark Brotherhood first. Pick up the next quest from them, which I think is over here. Okay. I don't think I got the Stream Elements bot set up for YouTube either. I know that I have like one or two people that watch on YouTube, so I do have multi-chat set up, so I can actually see that chat now, promise. But I need to figure out why the bot isn't looking at the YouTube chat for some reason. Let me make sure I have this other thing signed in. Oop. Definitely not me forgetting to post my forgetting to post my Blue Sky post, so you know, it's fine. Professional. Don't worry about it. Okay, so let's see.
So, the pirate has been eliminated. Excellent. No one will mourn his passing, and Sithis has been appeased. Please accept this black band as your reward. It is a ring whose powers are quite useful to those who value discretion.
Okay. So, the Dark Brotherhood will often give, various, like, magic items, particularly for bonus objectives. This one, I think, is the first one that you get that's not based on a bonus objective. Although, normally it would be very good. In this case, it's actually probably not that good. Fortified light armor is okay. Like, it's good, but, you know, we don't need it that much. Fortify security is pointless because we have the skeleton key, and then resist magic is good, but we have other options, as the other ones are 6 points of strength and 6 points of endurance, which are both pretty good. So I think that we will struggle to find one of these to replace, because both of these are just very helpful overall. So unfortunately, as good as it is, it's more valuable to us being sold for the gold value than it is as a ring. And I think there's going to be a couple of times where we're going to hit something like this as well, which is, you know, it's unfortunate, but also fine. We do need to eventually get around to enchanting this elven gear that we have.
Course. What is it?
Oh wait,
I'm glad you've written.
yeah, we should do the contract.
Spill some blood for me. I'm glad you've.
Talk to you facing on. So also, I did confirm him not having hair is in fact a bug. As he definitely had hair in the first game, or in the original game, I should say. So you know, but it, you know, he kind of pulls off the Voldemort look a little bit. So tell me about the contract.
We need you to stage an accident. Kill the target in the manner specified, and you'll receive a considerable bonus. Do you accept this contract?
Yeah, especially with the eyes. Also, hi snacks and spells. Yes. I accept the contract.
As I expected. Good. The target is a wood elf named Bainlin. You will find him at his home in Bruma. Enter secretly and avoid his manservant, Grom. On the second floor is a secret door leading to a crawl space. Inside are the fastenings of a mounted head that hangs over Bainlin's favorite chair. Loosen those fastenings any night between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m., and the head will surely fall on Bainlin as he relaxes in his chair, as is his custom. If Bainlin is eliminated in any other manner, or if the manservant Grom is killed, you will forfeit the bonus. Now go, and may Sithis be with you.
About your most recent contract.
All right.
You were forced to eliminate...
By Sithis, what a night that was.
So, this is one of the things I really like about the Dark Brotherhood, because they are assassins, obviously, which is, you know, generally just fun missions, but they have bonus objectives, and if you meet the bonus objectives, you get, like, cool bonus things.
What is it, brother?
Hello.
Hello, brother. How can I help you?
Can you tell me about the current contract?
Yes, you'll find that some jobs require you to terminate a mark in a specific way. It's well worth the trouble considering how good the bonuses are.
Okay, fair enough. I guess we never asked about Lucien Lachance. What can you tell us about him?
Actually, Lucien did not try to recruit me. Not at first. He tried to kill me. My father wanted me dead, and he hired the Dark Brotherhood to do it. I escaped from Lucien, and paid my father back for his treachery. Lucien came to me again that night with an offer I just couldn't refuse.
Okay. Oh. Okay, so
May your arrows always...
I'm gonna take this second to actually check stream elements real quick, because I think, if I am correct, I think I should be able to get it to work. I think somebody just pointed out to me. Okay, so I definitely see that I have it there. Let me see if the bot is actually in the chat. No, the bot is not in the chat. So how do we get the bot in the chat? Does that work? Because I definitely have the bot set up. Like, it says that it's set up. Like, I have bot commands and everything, so it should be there. I wonder if this is just an issue with, I'll have to look into that. I wonder if this is an issue with the multi-stream feature, as it is currently in beta, I think.
Greetings, brother. I do hope you are well.
Hello. Can you tell us about the contract?
If things go badly, forgo the plan and simply kill the mark any way you can. You'll lose the bonus, but at least the contract will be fulfilled.
What feature? So Stream Elements has a bot. So you see how I have the chat on screen right here? This is actually a thing that Stream Elements has as part of its like chat feature, right? And what this does is it lets you have both chats together. Although I swear I've seen somebody, like, just this past weekend I was watching somebody that had this. So maybe it's wonder if it is. Let me go check if it is an overlay thing. It might be a widget of some kind. Because I do have the chat bubble widget. I'll have to play with this later and test it with YouTube. So, but what this is it's a bot that just sits in chat, and then it takes the chat feed from the API and it sends it into a visual thing. Now, there's a bunch of ways that you can do this, but I liked this one specifically because I like the little chat bubbles. I think it looks cute. And, you know, like maybe at some point I'll have a custom one, but I think that for now, just having the little chat pop-up bubbles is nice. But for some reason, it doesn't pull from YouTube. But I've seen other people able to pull from YouTube, and I don't know if that's something that I'm doing wrong, or if it's just a thing isn't configured. Now, it might be... Oh, I wonder if it's... Oh. Okay. I'm going to have to test that on the side, because I switched over to my... So the way that you have it set up on Stream Elements is you have multiple accounts, kind of. So...
Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving embrace.
Cool, yeah. So, we're just going to go ahead and go to the contract while I'm talking. But the way you set up Stream Elements is you have your base account, which in this case, I have Twitch set up as the initial. And then I have a secondary account that is YouTube, right? And whenever I have both of them in the Stream Elements like plugin for OBS, it will take that and it has a multi-chat option that has both my YouTube chat and my Twitch chat as one single chat. Now, obviously, I can't interact with both of them at the same time because I think you could do that, but you have to set up a thing specifically to do that. Okay, so this was in Bruma, so let's go to Bruma first. We'll kill this guy, and then we'll keep going and doing the other stuff. This guy's a very easy kill. Literally, you just gotta sneak into his house and then drop something on his head.
Oh, hello.
Who will help an old beggar?
Okay, so we need to go in at 8 p.m. So this is 6:30, 7:30, 8:30. So we need to sneak in whenever he's... Oh.
Good day. I'm Tolgan, herald to Countess Narina Carvane here in Bruma. She requests your company at your earliest convenience.
Okay. What's this regarding?
Countess Carvane would prefer if you speak to her in person. She also said to present you with this stipend as a taste of things to come.
See.
My lady holds court from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening each day. That would be the best time to see her.
I see.
Safe journey, my lord.
25 gold. I mean, I'll get to that when I get to that. Okay, so we're gonna go at 11 hours, because we're gonna go right before 8. So we can break into his house and try and sneak in before he goes to sit down. Let's do, like, right there, because we can just wait. Okay. Alright, so where is your bodyguard and where are you? Okay, so there's a crawl space. You get up to the second floor. Okay, cool. We have this crawl space. I'm gonna close this. And now we wait. Now we can't... oh, wait, we can, because we're able to wait here for some reason. I was expecting to not be able to do this, because I'm trespassing, but I guess you can. Okay. Now, I do have a Detect Life spell, which we can't use. Do we have a potion that detects life? Yeah, I have one. No. Well, he's definitely here right now, so let's just go ahead and remove the fastenings. Okay, cool. So Banelin's dead. And I believe his guard's gonna freak out. Which is fair. Be a good time to have an invisibility potion if I still have one. I do. We're gonna use that. Just so this guy doesn't see us. Okay, cool. Not even seen. All right, well, for 25 gold, we're not going to prioritize going and doing the Bruma stuff. So we need to go to Skinrad so that we can sneak in and steal this book. But there is a thief who was taken. So let's do Lost Histories is what we're looking for. There's a beggar over here that we can talk to. Yes. Hello. Foul Fagus. Phagus?
I'm saving up enough for some medicine.
Wow. Alright. Do you know Theranos?
He is a skillful thief. I seem to remember something about him. Something recent, something important. Something is missing in my hand.
So there is. Would it be these 20 coins? Soap and water. No. Here's the coins.
Why, yes, it would. Theranos was drinking in the Two Sisters Lodge. He was bragging about stealing something from the castle. Unfortunately, Captain Dion was also in the Two Sisters Lodge. He arrested Theranos and hauled him off to the dungeons.
Okay. Yeah, how do we get in?
Into the Skingrad dungeons? Not likely. Not unless you got yourself arrested. Of course, you are a thief. Just break in.
Okay, fair enough.
Blessings of the shadow upon ye.
Okay. Well, time to break into the castle. Let's see. How does it want us to break in? Just fast travel the castle. It's going to have us like walk around to get to it, but we're just going to go straight to it. Yeah. Yeah, he has kind of seen some shit, hasn't he? Okay, so we're going to try and get out of here. We got to find this guy. So...
How are you?
Oh, hello. Go into the dungeon, which is not trespassing. We can definitely be here. But we can't go down to see the prisoners normally. However, I think we can... Okay, so he's gonna get mad at us if we do anything.
How are you? Visitors ain't allowed down here.
Okay. Ooh. So we could get 50 gold. I'm gonna guess he's not gonna take a bribe because the other guard in, I think it was Leowin. I think we were outright told like, oh yeah, they're totally bribable, but these ones were not said as that. So I assume we can't bribe him. But work in Castle Skingrad does sound better. So what is this?
I heard that Shumgro Yarrick is looking to hire. He's the butler for the Count. Go speak to him.
Okay.
Farewell.
We can definitely do that. Okay, yeah, so I think that's what we're supposed to... Well, either that, or if your sneak is high enough, you can probably just open the door and just, you know, sneak right past him. but ours is not that high yet. Like we can kind of sneak well whenever it's dark, but if it's light, no such luck. Okay. Now I do think that he is probably asleep right now. Yeah, I think he's asleep. So we have to wait until daytime. 8 o'clock? 8 o'clock's probably fine. Okay. You.
Sorry, you want me? I'm Shum Gro Yarak, the Count's butler.
Yeah, looking for work.
I need someone to slop food to the prisoners. I'll pay you 2 gold a week, plus half a loaf of bread and a glass of mead each day. I'm having trouble hiring these days, so if you want the job, it's yours.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
You will? I mean, good. Mind your manners in the castle. Stay out of Count Hasseldorf's quarters, and don't let me catch you in the wine cellar. The jail guards in the dungeon will unlock the cell block door if you ask them. Feed the prisoners once a day. I don't care when.
Okay.
Get back to work.
What is it?
Hey, have you heard about that strange party at Summit Mist Manor?
Of course.
Farewell.
Strange party at Summit Mist Manor.
Out.
Okay. Strange party, but no further details. Okay, so now we can just go tell the guy to let us in to feed the prisoner. Good work.
Out of the way, slop drudge. What do you want, slop drudge?
Slop Drudge, what a name. Yeah, open the door on the Slop Drudge.
They ought to just give you guys a key, but no. I gotta keep locking and unlocking the door for the slop drudges. Follow me.
He does look properly pissed that he has to do this. Sir? Sir? Please open the door. I'm gonna keep pushing you towards the door until you open it. Excuse me, sir. Open the door. Open the door. Have to wait an hour till he feels like doing it. I may have caught him. Yeah, okay. I think I caught him like as he was starting his shift.
You must be the new slop drudge. Are you here to rescue me?
No, you're a criminal.
You bastard! It's not like I killed her. I just roughed her up a bit. Nothing the healers can't fix.
Oh, we're definitely not letting you out. What can you tell us about Theranos?
I ain't telling the likes of you.
Okay.
Say what you're going to say.
What if I told you a joke?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
You like being coerced?
Please. I'm sorry. Yeah, but don't be silly.
Okay, so easy enough. Let's do
Well,
Meyer,
that's a bit excessive. Don't you?
boast, and then
Not
joke,
bad. No
coerce.
more. You're frightening. You're a big fat liar. I accept. I have no choice.
Rotate
Sure.
this.
Well, that's a bit excessive. Don't make me. I'm not buying that. I accept. I have good one.
Okay. Will you tell me about him now?
You mean the thief? He was in the big cell with that Argonian. They were always whispering to each other. The Pale Lady took him days ago.
I see. The Pale Lady, you say?
Every few days she comes for one of us. Some return, some don't. Those that are taken 3 times never return. This was Theranos' 3rd time.
Ah, so he is probably dead. Where did she take them?
I don't know. She took the Argonian less than an hour ago, though. He put up quite a struggle. He was bleeding all over the place.
Okay,
Don't let the guards catch you.
fair enough. No. Oh. Hey, there we go. Follow the blood trail. Well, there's a skull and some lockpicks, but we don't need the lockpicks. We're just gonna do this. Yeah, definitely don't let the guards catch you. Okay, bunch of bones. Okay. Okay, that closes automatically. That did kind of startle me for a second. I wasn't sure what that was. Bread loaf, some wine. Okay, so we are in the wine cellar. This is the dining hall. Okay. Oh, this is actually like good wine. We should take any of the like good wine. Any of the ones that has like a year on it is probably worth taking. I know there's a quest related to rare wines, but I don't know specifically which rare wines you need. And I also don't know where that quest is. I'm gonna pocket all of the most valuable wines that we can find. Okay. Wow, they really do have, like, a lot of very good ones. Any of the ones that are worth, like, 15 times or more their value is worth grabbing, because I talked about this, I think, last episode, but in general, if something is worth 10 times the value, especially early on, it's worth it. But when you start getting to, like, higher levels, you want, like, 15 to 20 times or more. Okay. So, some of these are only barely worth it for me now, but some of these are worth quite a bit for their weight. So they're worth investigating and seeing if we can sell them. Like, any of the cheap wines or the stuff from the Westweald, we're not super interested in. But, like, the vintage stuff is what we really want. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there's blood over here. There we go. You are looking suspiciously not cool. So we're just going to go ahead and... I think it was... This one needs to be on this one? But we are going to use this bow. Alright. I don't know who you are, but You were dragging away prisoners, so... Ah, I see. You were the pale lady. Okay, so you were a vampire. Good to know. I vaguely remembered that there was something to do with the vampire in this quest, but I couldn't remember exactly what it was. Well, we found Theranos. That's mighty unfortunate. Ah, so she was bottling human blood. Oh, I see. So they were taking... Wait. I think you're supposed to be on the other side of that.
We need to get to safety.
Hello.
That would be me. I'm so glad you're here to save me from the vampire. Those cretin Skingrad guards caught me stealing a fish and locked me up. You have saved my life again. You are a true friend. I will not forget this. I've decided to join the Thieves Guild. No more jails for me.
I'm going to say, you are probably the worst thief I've ever known. You have been caught multiple times. You got conned out of selling a ring. Like, you are actually terrible. Tell me about Theranos.
Theranos? How did you know about him?
Sorry, Theranos.
He was my cellmate. At least until the Pale Lady took him away.
Okay. Did he mention a book?
No, but he did give me a message about a treasure to deliver to the Thieves Guild if I was ever to get out. After the first time Theranos was taken by the Pale Lady, he knew he was going to die. Get me out of the castle, and I'll give you his message.
I mean, I'll get you out, but honestly, you could just tell me. I was going to get you out anyway.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay, so... Doesn't look like there's anything else worth stealing in here. So they basically just had a bunch of wine bottles, and they were just replacing the wine with human blood. Which, like, I'm going to take a bottle of this, because I am curious if this does anything. Like, does this do anything? It is a potion. Drain fatigue, resist poison. I don't think we need that. Although I wonder if it counts as drinking blood as a vampire if I became a vampire. Okay. Okay, so you are following. Oh, this guy is gonna see us. For sure. Okay. Do we have, like, a calm spell?
Stay, go. What do I care?
Okay. Do we have a calm spell? We have a charm spell. Maybe we could make him run away? Okay.
Escaping prisoners!
Nope. Don't worry about it. Fine, don't worry about it. We're leaving.
How are you today?
Doing great. Oh, I'm gonna say, you are a master at sneaking, obviously. Okay, so that guy did not pursue us very far. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna say.
Anything for my savior.
Okay. Tell me about the lost history.
He told me to give this message to any member of the Thieves Guild that asked about him or a book. Look under the bush near the well, behind Narasteril's house. I was gonna take it for myself, but I owe you a great debt. You should take it.
Yes, please.
Safe journey.
Okay. Now, the question is, are the guards going to be mad at me for breaking this prisoner out? Because I don't know if they are. Okay.
Look at the muscles on you.
Yeah. Let me flex. No. Alright, so... in the well? Where is it? Over here? Bushes? There we go. In an earlier volume I discussed the vagaries and influences of the Adric prophecies, more commonly known as the Elder Scrolls. Readers wanting to know the history behind the highly inappropriate appellation Adric can refer to chapters 23 through 27 of my previous work for a full explanation, as well as the incompetencies of my good comrade Theron of Mournhold, who named them thus. The influences of the archivally historic Elder Scrolls cannot be understated. Once a prophecy contained in an Elder Scroll is enacted in Tamriel, the text of the parchment becomes fixed. All readers ingest the same divine message. It becomes an historical document declaring the unequivocal truth of a past event. Scholars, even those as dim-witted as Theron of Mournhold, cannot argue the bias of the writer like he has with my earlier works. Not even the magic can affect the words written upon those ancient pages. Oh, we need to actually take this. Okay. So we need to bring that back to Scriva, which we totally will. But first, do we have any other quests we need to go do? We still have not found anybody who cares about the wine. Okay. So there is one other person that we need to talk to, but I don't remember which guild they're at. I just know that we've already talked with one of them.
Oh, hello.
Okay. Is it the Skingrad Fighters Guild? I don't know if it is. Okay, you are not the person I need to talk
How do you
to.
do?
You didn't have any armor for a second there. You just decided to walk around naked.
Greetings to you.
Amals. Hang on. Are you who I need to talk to?
Amals of the Fighters Guild. Go to it.
No, you're not who I'm looking for.
My pleasure. Please
You are
go
also...
hurt. I'm in
Oh,
the
wait. Hang on. Daedra Shrines.
Yes, in fact, up in the Imperial Reserve, a long way northwest of Skingrad, I came upon a Sanguine Shrine. Gave it a wide berth. I'm a goblin hunter. Don't want to tangle with those Daedra worshippers.
Fair enough.
Good day.
Okay, so we found a Sanguine one. Alright, let's see. So... we need to know... where's the guild master? Or did I just completely breeze over who it was? Because I thought it was somebody
Greetings to you.
else. I don't think it's you. Oh, maybe they're in the basement.
Yes,
I hope I can... You mean other than at the castle?
Okay.
honored guest.
Goodbye.
Okay, they're practicing. I was hoping to be able to ask somebody...
Good day.
Hello.
Take care.
You don't have anything useful for me.
How goes it?
Okay, well, I'm gonna assume it's not Skingrad then. So I need to do 2 side quests to unlock the next quest, I think.
It's about time. Say it.
You've got some nimble fingers. What have you been getting into?
Nothing, don't worry about it. Okay.
What is it?
I'm only asking for a single coin.
Okay, so we'll have to check another town. Maybe it was Anvil? Is it the Anvil Fighters Guild? Wait, the guards are pursuing me? Where? Oh, apparently I gotta run. I was unaware that the guards were pursuing me, because if they are, they're doing it at a very leisurely pace.
What is it, citizen?
Yeah, see, this guy's not chasing me. Guards are coming. How far away do I have to go for that not to be true?
What is it?
Because I feel like I'm pretty far away from the guards. Although I say that, but there was that one time where I got chased all the way to the Imperial City. Oh, see, now there's just regular, ordinary enemies. Okay. Guards are still coming. I mean, I guess. Sure. Over encumbered. Of course I am. Okay, so what if I sleep? Can I sleep? So I can't wait, but I can sleep. What if I go into hell? I'm gonna quick save, quick load, and see if that fixes that. Nope, still being chased by the guards somehow. Do I have the fast travel point for that? I do not, so we're just gonna grab this real quick. That was quite dangerous. Okay, so we got that gate. Get this fast travel point over here. Guards are still coming. Really? If that guard is chasing me, I have no idea where he is. Got seen by something. Do we have an invisibility potion? Do we have another invisibility potion, I guess I should say. Do I have any materials that make me invisible? I think vampire dust does, actually. Funny enough. No, if it does, I don't think it's until I get the 4th effect. Yeah, no, I don't have anything to do that. Oh, there we go. Okay, he finally gave up. Cool. So let's go to Anvil. Man, that guy was following me for quite a ways then. He was just doing it very slowly. Okay, so we should be far enough away that it doesn't matter. So we can just go to the Fighters Guild here. Okay.
Should you need something, I will be happy to oblige.
Okay, so Herwin, Rufrius, Linsai, Vigdis. Are you who I need to talk to? No, you're not.
A pleasure to... I can show you some new things.
You do training
Be
with
seeing
Blunt,
ya.
but I don't need training with Blunt. I need
Oh, hello.
Good day.
Maglier. Oh, hi, Maglier.
I don't know where he came
Oh,
from.
whoops.
Just appeared outside
I guess we asked
the
about the
chapel a
prophet.
day or so after the attacks. Been there ever since.
Fair enough.
Take care.
I heard there were some goblins around.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go back to, I think, the coral one. Because I need to know where I need to go. Oh, there's the Sanguine Shrine. Okay, cool. Okay. So we're gonna go to... We'll go to Coral first, because I need to figure out where we need to go for the Fighters Guild. But then we're gonna go turn in the Thieves Guild one.
Who will help an old beggar?
Because the Thieves Guild one, the problem with those is if we try and do those while we're doing the murder ones, depending upon if we accidentally kill a guard, we can get kicked out of the Thieves Guild. So we want to not be doing the Thieves Guild ones at the same time as much as we can.
Well met. Well met.
Okay. Do you have any duties for me?
I don't have anything for you right now. Speak with Azan or Grokash. Get some more seasoning. and
Azan or
maybe I'll have something.
Grokash?
Or
So
perhaps you're ready for advancement.
Azan,
Farewell.
don't remember where they were. And I don't think that there's a Fighters Guild charter that I can
Hail and
read.
hearty welcome, friend.
Is there?
A pleasure to
Okay.
see Azan in Anvil or Burzgrokash in Shadenal for contracts.
Okay.
Go hurt something.
So he was in Anvil, I just didn't see him.
Greetings to you.
Okay, good to know. So we'll turn in the quest for the thieves, and then we'll figure out where else we're gonna go. Actually, no, we're already over here, so let's pick up the... We're in this area of the world. Let's pick up the Anvil one first. Not to, like, bounce around everywhere. This is a good way to get alteration skill, because you have to keep casting this spell, or we literally can't move. Okay. Rano, Maglier, Porter.
How goes it?
Corwin. Vigdis.
It's you. Hi.
Good afternoon.
What's new with you?
I hope I can help. Farewell.
The Nameless Porter.
Hello there.
Is he in the dining hall? Where is this guy? Ben the Ugly, Rufrius.
Greetings to you.
Is he in the company office? Come on, where is this guy? There he is.
Greetings. Looking for some more work, are you?
Greetings. Yes.
Good to see you're working hard. I've got some more thieves for you to deal with in Anvil.
Oh, thieves, just the worst. Tell me about them.
There have been a number of thefts in the area, and witnesses believe the thieves are holed up nearby. Check around and see what you can learn.
I
I'm
can't
not sure the
believe
numbers
someone
you'll be
would
dealing
steal.
with, so I'm sending you with another new recruit, Maglier. I believe you two have already met.
Yeah, I can't
moving. You need to get rid of
believe
those
it.
thieves.
Absolutely can't believe that someone would steal. Surely not under my watch.
Please, by all means.
Hello, Maglier.
Oh, it's you. Looks like we're working together.
Yeah, how do you feel about the thieves?
Sounds like we need to ask around Endor for any clues. Figures we'd get a mission without any real direction. I'll follow you.
Okay.
Payday! Let's roll!
Yeah, I'm down with it, Maglier. Come on, let's go.
Good to see you.
As long as he can keep up. Okay. Let's ask a guard.
Yes?
Do you know anything about these thieves?
I don't think I know.
Don't know me well
Make
enough,
it
huh?
quick.
Well, what if I told you some coercion and some boasts?
What a great... You think that's... Don't waste no more. You're frightening me.
Okay, what if we did this?
What a great story. Don't waste your flattery on... Yes, that's just not funny. Sorry, I don't get it. What a great story. What? No, don't. Please, I'm sorry. Sorry, I don't get it. Well done. Don't. Please, I'm sorry. Don't talk such. That's just not funny.
Rotate
Don't.
these.
I wish I could say that. Don't. That's just not really interesting. No more. You're frightening. Don't. Sorry, I don't get it. Don't. Please, I'm all right.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you get it. Cool. What about the thieves?
Can't say I know anything myself, but I heard that Newheim the Portly had some things stolen, and he's been asking around about it. Ask him.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Newheim the Portly. What a name. Okay. Oh, did I track this quest? I don't think I tracked it.
Say it.
Okay, we need to track this quest. No, okay, we did not, so we have to go back into the Anvil because we're dumb.
How are you?
Fine.
You've got some nimble fingers. What have you been getting into?
Nothing, don't worry about it.
Greetings to you.
Alright, here we go. So let's find this guy. Looks like he's out this way? Oh, maybe he's at the dock area because there's the shops that are on the dock side.
Today's your lucky day, so let's hear it. Hail!
Hello,
what
friend.
can Newheim the Portly do for you?
You can tell me about your thief problem.
Aye, I know about those scum. Rotten bastards robbed me blind, they did. Stole a family heirloom. Bunch of Bosmer, if you can believe it. No offense to your friend, of course. Last I heard, they were holed up in Hirota Cave, not too far from here.
Okay. Tell me about it.
You'll find it north of Anvil. Good luck. And give it to those bastards good.
Okay.
Bye.
Easy enough. All right, Maglia, do you have anything to say about this?
Come on, let's get this mission done and get paid.
Yeah, let's go.
Fine.
You have any thoughts about thieves?
Sounds like we'll find the bandits in Rota Cave.
Okay.
Payday! Let's roll!
All right, fair enough. Well, we've already discovered the location of Rota Cave. Gonna fast travel there. I don't remember if we cleared this place. I don't think we did. All right. Now, Maglier, I know this is gonna seem a little weird, but we should try and, like, sneak so that we get the jump on them, you know? Maglier, I'm noticing a distinct lack of sneaking.
It is not surprising, considering Morrowind's violent past. We can...
Maglier. I'm just saying, this will go a lot easier if you're sneaky. Seductive charm. Ooh, what a scroll. Stuck behind a door. Maglier, I've noticed that you're just standing there. Okay. So that was a trap. This is clearly a secret door. Oh, there we go. Okay. Ebony bow, you say? My other bow. My other bow also an ebony bow? My other bow's a glass bow. Well, aren't we just gonna swap that out? Because that's actually almost as good. It's not quite as good, but it's like approaching as good as the dragon's bow without factoring in the enchant. Hello. You know, Maglier, I am suspecting that you're not very good at this. You had ebony arrows, too? Wow. You guys had some decent skills. Die. Die. Okay. Some elven greaves and mithril boots, and then something called bowl tag. Which I'll take, but I almost assuredly can't carry it. Ebony longsword. Okay. I'll tell you what. Let's consolidate all of the items onto one person. And then we'll go from there. Bow of Blizzards. Arrows of Brilliance. Okay, because we're definitely over capacity. The question is there anything else that we can do with any of this? I don't think so. Okay. Okay, so we are hella over capacity, so let's start sorting. So let's see. So we're definitely going to use this as our new weapon because we were using an ebony short sword. So we're going to use the ebony long sword now, as while it is heavier, it is also just ever so slightly longer range, which I have that a couple of times now where I've been swinging the short sword and it's not been close enough. So we need to drop a bunch of weight. Now, I think what we do is, so these are like 5 times, no, 50 times. Yeah, 50 times the weight. Let's just, first of all, let's just use repair hammers. Just to get repairs up a little bit. Okay, so repairs up. So I think we need to toss these. Toss all of these. The shield, while cool, is not worth it. Because the thing is, we're not going to swap out of the shrouded armor anytime soon. By the time we do switch out of the shrouded armor, we're going to have, like, glass or something better than glass. So we really don't need that. Oh, I had a detect life amulet. I forgot about that. Okay, so that's those out of the way. I still need to drop, like, 50 weight. So I could just throw away this claymore. This claymore is, like, 30 times its value. Which I think is not as good. And I think it's because it's a glass claymore. So I think I need to toss that. I could toss the bows. Let's see. So these 2 bows are worth about as much as this axe. And they weigh the same. I think we're going to toss the axe and 1 bow, and that'll put me at enough capacity to move around. The hoods are so nice. Yeah, I love the Dark Brotherhood set. It was, you know, as an edgy teenager, it was definitely the, like, ha ha ha, like the cool set. But it is also just actually cool. Like, just generically, it looks very good, because it's the like belts and the like the hood and the way it looks. I love the way they updated it. I think it looks really good overall. Right, Maglier, watch out. Super dangerous. Okay, there's somebody around here. Luckily, he can't see me. They can see Maglier, though, unfortunately.
Am I supposed to be impressed? You shouldn't have come after us! What's the matter? Let's get this over with. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
Maglier, you're just actually worthless.
Getting tired?
Oh, you were dangerous, actually.
Take that!
Like, you're actually kind of strong with a bow. Hi, Lilac. Doing good so far. Had a little bit of a late start tonight, but doing great. We are currently juggling guilds. We're wearing different guild hats. But we're wearing the Dark Brotherhood outfit, so we're being very sneaky. Okay, so we have cleared out the thieves. Go check out all of their equipment. Glass claymore, eh. Oops, I didn't mean to take that helmet. No, get rid of that helmet. We're already at capacity. We don't need more. I think this bow might be better than the glass bow that I'm carrying, though. Because the ebony bow is only a little bit heavier, and it's worth twice as much. So yeah, let's drop that one, take that one, and we'll toss, I guess a glass dagger is fine. Sneaky. Where's my honor? Well, so the funny thing is, even though I'm wearing like sneaky gear, I am often fighting with shield and sword. So I'm not even using a dagger most of the time. So rest assured, I am also doing that. One of my favorite D&D archetypes is playing as like a sorcerer or a wizard or a warlock of some kind, and then taking like fighter levels. Because then you're like out of spell slots and they're like, "Oh, I'm going to get them," and then you just style on them with your big weapon. Okay, I think that's everything. Because I'm not seeing any other loot. Oh. That. Okay, now we've taken everything. Also, yeah, like, the bait and switch D&D group is always fun to see. My favorite character I ever played as was, granted this was in Pathfinder, so the rules worked a little bit differently, but I believe, I need to remember exactly how I set it up, but I remember I was playing as a half-orc rogue, but I think I was playing as a slayer, which was like the rogue fighter archetype. And that allowed me to use a non-dexterity weapon as a weapon for sneak attacking. And so I would use a battle axe. And so I was a rogue who had points in strength who would sneak attack you with a battle axe. And the one time I did this, because it was a one-shot, where somebody was trying to run a module that they'd never run before. And I had run the module, and so I was helping them be a DM, and I was like, okay, I'll just play a character who is kind of like aloof, but is going to be able to help the party out if they need help. And so I was just playing an assassin, and I was just an assassin for hire, so I wouldn't lead them anywhere, but I would help them do things. And so while they were doing stuff at the inn, I was asleep, and they decided to do some stuff at the end while I was asleep, and then some group tried to assassinate them, and the group made the mistake of identifying me as a threat and then failing to kill me in my bed. Because when they did this, they woke me up, and I instantly killed the guy who tried to kill me in my sleep, and then I walked downstairs while everyone else was fighting, and I entered the room, and I threw my battle axe at somebody that was near a door and rolled a 20 on a sneak attack roll. And so I pinned him to the wall, and the next guy was intimidated. So I love the idea of builds that are non-standard ways of just messing with people. I don't know if it still works in D&D, but in Pathfinder there's a version of fighter that's basically like a gladiator, and the idea is you're a strength charisma fighter, and you make like intimidations and boasts, and then you get bonuses to your attacks. So like there's one that's like, if you call that you're gonna crit, your crit does more damage. And what you do is you either play as something that has a very high crit range, so you're very likely to crit, or you do what my friend did, which is you play as a scythe wielder, which only crits on a 20, but has a ×4 crit multiplier, and you can increase that. So they were like, if I call that I'm gonna crit, and then I crit, what I hit just dies, because it takes like 200 plus damage in a roll.
What have we here? So have you taken care of those thieves yet?
Artisan. Yes, we took care of the thieves. They are dead.
Cleared them out, did you? Good work, you two. I see big things for you with the guild. Here's your payment.
Granted, I haven't got to play as a player in a D&D game in a while, because often when I'm playing, I am the dungeon master. I'm the forever DM. So I've like trained dungeon masters. I've been a dungeon master for like 20 years. So I have enjoyed quite a lot. Facts and spells. I think that you would probably play either a rogue aiming to become a trickster, or not trickster. I forget what it's called. It's the arcane trickster. That's what it is. Because it's a rogue that uses spells. Or you would want to be a like Blackblade warlock or something, where the idea is that you're casting spells with your weapon.
You're due for advancement. I hereby name you Protector of the Fighters Guild.
Yeah, Fighters Guild. Here we go.
You too. Good day.
Do you have any other contracts?
I've been told to send you to Coral.
Okay, so we are going to go back to Coral.
Look at the muscles on you.
But we're not going to go there right now. We have other things to do. Let's see. So we definitely need to dump some of this stuff. So let's find a merchant, actually. Actually, wait. I think I can do training here. And I'm already a high enough merchant that I can just trade to anybody.
A pleasure to speak.
Fairhill, what do you train?
There's much I can show you.
You train illusion.
Take care.
Well met.
You sell... Oh, wait, no. You can tell me about a Daedra Shrine, though.
There's a Malakath shrine west of Fort Such, west of the Gold Road to Hammerfell. But I stay away. I like my skin on the outside, in one piece.
Okay, fair enough.
Bye. I hope I can help.
Oh, your like hair and beard combo is glorious. What do you...
Pay attention, and you can learn a lot.
Instruction. So if you're trying to be a reflexive magic user, and not a like learned one like a wizard, that's sorcerer warlock territory. That is where you're like either you're making a bargain with something, and warlocks, you can either have a patron that is like an outsider of some kind or like a powerful individual. I've known people who had like a notable vampire was their patron, or like an old god was their patron. Or you can have your patron is actually a weapon, and you're bound to like a very powerful magic weapon of some kind. As a healer, you can choose to be... there's a bunch of different ways to do it. A druid can do it a little bit. I find personally the best healers to be clerics. And the thing about clerics is a lot of people don't like playing clerics because they don't like the idea of being bound to like a deity of some kind. You don't necessarily have to be a cleric of a deity. You can be a cleric of like an ideal as well. There are clerics that are just like a cleric of glory and stuff like that. And you can do paladins that do that too.
Bye.
It's my pleasure.
I could see you leaning hard into Tiamat, Lilac.
You too.
Tiamat and not Bahamut.
Who will help an old beggar?
Tiamat is a 5-headed dragon who is like the mother of all dragons in D&D lore.
Me children are starving. Please help.
Well, I guess we can't merchant here, so let's go to Rawville. where we can do that. So a thing that I always wanted to do is I always wanted to do a campaign where it was just a bunch of kobolds who all were like empowered by Tiamat. So like it was either like paladins or warlocks or clerics or whatever, and they're all just drawing their power from Tiamat. And it's not that Tiamat gave them this power, it's that Tiamat didn't know who was asking and was busy, and so was just like, yeah, sure, whatever, leave me alone.
You have found Theranos and the lost histories of Tamriel?
Yes, here you go. Theranos, no, the book, yes.
Theranos is dead? I grieve for him, but at least you have the book. The Grey Fox has sought this book for many years. You have earned the reward. Here is your payment.
Yep, thank you. Any other special jobs?
Hieronymus Lex must be eliminated once and for all. The Grey Fox has asked that you do this personally. It is a most delicate matter.
Excellent. What's the plan?
Countess Umbranox of Anvil is hunting for a new captain of her guard. The Legion commander of the Imperial Watch sent her a list of candidates. The Grey Fox wants this list replaced with one that highly recommends Hieronymus Lex. From Anvil, he can do little harm to the guild.
Good point, Lilac. Let me see. Can I adjust this to make it a little bigger? Is that better? Maybe I can put it like down here and make the follower goal a little bigger. I'm just trying to make it so it's not like in the way of any of the like major stuff is all. Admittedly, when I tested this, I tested like small text and then I tested lorem ipsum. So I only tested it with like a few words and then a giant paragraph. So I haven't tested it with a bunch of people talking. Where's the letter?
The letter is currently in Steward Darahill's desk. She has lied to Lady Umbranox, telling her that the letter has yet to arrive.
Yeah, it's also really hard because like I'm looking at it on my phone and like I can't see the text on my phone if I have the chat box open. But if I have the chat box open, then I don't necessarily need to see it. So stacks and spells, you can kind of do that. There is a way in the API to do test things, and to make non-public streams as well. It's just a configuration that you have to do. The trick is that to do stuff like this, where we're like live testing this, that's a little bit harder to do. It's not being a ding dong. It's you didn't know. Like I guarantee there's a million things about streaming that I don't know. See, I should go back through, like, deep through my VODs to find out if the, like, chat and stuff is fine. What I need to do is, I need to configure... The thing is, this is currently set up assuming that I have a 1080p screen, because that's the default. I don't. I have a 1440 screen. So, yeah. A lot of streaming is, either learning from someone else who already knows, or just tweaking it on the go. Also, yeah, why not just kill Lex?
We are thieves, not murderers. That is the province of the Dark Brotherhood. For reasons unknown to this one, the Grey Fox has extended his protection to the Umbranox family, and Lady Umbranox in particular. While Lex is a problem for the guild, his unwavering loyalty and resolve make him the perfect protector for Lady Umbranox.
Okay, so how do I forge the letter then?
You will have to track down one on your own. I don't know of any in Breville. With the forged letter in hand, sneak into the Legion commander's office in the Imperial City prison and seal it with his seal. Darahill cannot be trusted. You must deliver the letter to Lady Umbranox in person. Will you accept this commission?
I will, yeah.
That is good. Remember, this is a mission of stealth, not blood. Your payment will be higher than normal to cover the expense of the forgery.
Okay, sounds good.
Shadowhide the Hunter.
Okay. We are going to find a merchant to sell all of our stuff to. Okay, yeah, that's just saying, like, hey, the quest you just picked up, you have the ability to do that quest. Most folks don't have a 1440p, so I don't see the point. So the reason, Lilac, is, I know a lot of people who have 4K and who will watch VODs. And one of the things is that if you're watching a VOD on a 4K screen, it looks better in 2K than it does in 1080p. And so it's just overall, it is better if you're able to stream in 1440p and configure all of your stuff with that in mind. I just have to go through and like configure everything to be correct. Because obviously there is a bitrate limit, but like nothing that I do pushes that bitrate limit, so I'm not like too concerned about that. Okay, so we could do the quest in Anvil for this, but we desperately need to sell some stuff, so let's find a merchant. The fair deal. Oh, so I did set up with Stream Elements. I do have like some bot things now. Albeit, I need to figure out why it doesn't work with, I don't know why it doesn't work with YouTube. Because I've seen other people that use Stream Elements who have the YouTube split chat like this. For some reason, it doesn't work. Yeah, well, so I thought it was a clever thing. I think it's funny to call chat specimen. So yes, my chat is specimen. So yes, all of you are specimens.
Get a fair deal here. I'm Nilowin. What can I get you?
There was another one I put in there too. Hang on. I think I have to actually go look at this one because there were a couple that I was setting up and I don't remember what all of them. Switch over real. How much money do you have?
See.
Okay, so you like it. You like jokes, you like boasts, you don't like coercion or being admired.
Done. You can't scare. Oh, not now, not later, not now. Is that so? I like that. Oh, I wish I could say that. Not now, not later, not ever. Oh, that's well done.
Okay.
That works for me.
Good enough. So I'm just gonna invest.
Only quality goods for sale here.
You have a bunch of money.
What can I interest you
So
in?
let me see. My... Oh, so, okay. I hadn't set up the other one. There was another one that I was thinking about setting up, and I just haven't done it yet. I haven't decided on what mods are yet, so don't worry. But I do like the idea of just referring to everybody colloquially as specimens. Okay, I'm just gonna sell all these things I'm not gonna use. Well, okay, hang on, let's haggle first. So what if we put you to 80%? How do you feel about that? Will you buy one of these bows at 80%? You will. Okay, will you buy something at 85%? How about this?
I can't afford to do that.
No, okay, so you'll take 80% but not 85. That sounds about right.
You got a great deal there. A good price for a good customer.
Okay. Sell the things we don't need. We can sell this armor because we're not going to wear it again. Sell this black band. Because this is actually the most that we can sell it for. And we're not going to use it. We'll keep the Sithis amulet for now. We'll sell these because we don't need them.
An excellent bargain. You drive a hard bargain.
Oh, hi Mia. We'll get rid of this robe because we're never going to use it. I think we can clean out some potions maybe too. Not really. Anything else? Yeah, let's sell these gems.
An excellent.
Sell the scrolls, as we will never use them. Okay, cool. And that's everything? Okay, and then I don't think that you sell anything otherwise. You're just a regular merchant. Robe of Creativity. Kind of neat.
Come back and see. You too.
Okay, so we've cleaned out quite a lot of space, and we've gotten quite a lot of money for it, which is nice. Okay, so let's do... Get the lucky old lady buff. Okay, so I guess we can go back to the Brotherhood and turn in this quest. And then we will go back to the Thieves Guild stuff and do the Anvil stuff. I'm bouncing around this way, by the way, because I want to. I have tried to do the quests like directly, and it can be fun to do them all, like do an entire guilds at once, but I like bouncing around a little bit because then I talked about this last time, but I find if you're leveling as you're doing it, it feels better to do the lower level quests when you're lower level. So if you're doing them all like in sequence, then you'd have like, you know, if you finish the Thieves Guild early, then the Fighters Guild quests are going to be much harder. And like the Mages Guild quest is going to be harder. If you're doing them all kind of together, then it feels like you're progressing through all of them at the same like pace. So the scaling just feels better in my experience. Okay. Where is Valtieri? Down here? Yes, you are.
So, the accident has been staged and Bainlin lies dead. Well done.
Sufferthorn.
You have more than earned your reward and bonus.
Interesting.
I present to you this dagger. It's an enchanted blade known as Sufferthorn. Its prick is deadly, I assure you. Yes, you are quite an asset to this sanctuary. In fact, I believe you are ready for advancement. I hereby appoint you Slayer.
Hell yes.
Done. Now go, child of Sithis. Go and rest. You'll need it.
Here's the thing. You can tell that he knew that it was, like, over the top, because he paused right before he said it. Like, it is called Sufferthorn. It is a very good dagger. However, it is a very, like, weak base dagger. By comparison. Like, it looks cool. It is some, like, D&D Game of Thrones shit. But then again, I guess the glass dagger is also the same way, so... But we're using an ebony sword now, so we don't need that. Okay. Let's grab another... Yeah, let's grab another contract, so yes.
As always, you fail to disappoint me. Your target is a dark elf named Valen Dreth. He thinks he's safe in prison. He is tragically mistaken. A prisoner recently escaped from the prison using a set of secret tunnels connected to the Imperial City's sewer system. It's a perfect way inside.
Yeah, I wonder who did that.
Just outside the Imperial prison is a grating that leads to the sewers. It has recently been tightly locked, but I will provide a key. It should be easy enough to locate Dreth in his small cell. Besides, I think you know the way, Valen Dreth has been imprisoned for many years. His tongue is sharp, but his body is limp and frail. He will prove an easy, pleasurable kill. You will receive a bonus if you fulfill the contract without killing any of the prison guards. Now go, and may the Night Mother go with you.
Oh, man. Okay, I wasn't sure when we get this quest. I know we said we were gonna go do the Thieves Guild stuff. We're not. We're gonna go do this quest first. Because this quest is fulfilling something that I said the first day that we streamed this game. There is a particular elf who needs to die. And I did say that I was going to kill the fuck out of him. And good lord, are we going to do that? Okay, so I need to go here. This is a very important kill for me. Also jump scared by NPCs starting to talk to me before I fast travel away. He does kind of look like the warlocks from Game of Thrones. Unfortunately, he's not supposed to look that way. He's supposed to have hair. But he doesn't have hair. Okay, so we gotta kill Valen Dreth. But there are now guards here, so we must be careful. Okay. Now, how do we get around here? I remember the path is different now because other parts are opened up. Die, crab. Die, slaughterfish. Okay, back to the sewers we go. You hear a boop sound effect? I have no idea. I don't know what it was. But I would believe it.
Wow. 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 Oh, everybody. Oh, wait. Whoops. I literally did this yesterday again. I'm gonna do it again. I'm just... There we go.
What the hell?
Literally did it again. Hello.
Oh. I just got jump scared by Lilac's stream. I forgot I had your about page open on one of my tabs. Oh. I was so confused. Oof. I don't know how on earth that happened. Because, so... How did that happen? That tab must have been open for days. It happens when someone ends stream. Interesting. That was a jump scare to me, because like I heard the boop, I guess. I was like, what is that? And then I just suddenly hear a voice talking. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Wow. That startled me. Thank you, but also, that startled me. I need to pay more attention to what tabs I have open. Because, yeah, that can happen. You can also tell that it was whenever I had the stream on and not in my headset, because it was much louder. The cost of being shared, a jump scare. Yeah, talk about. That's okay. It's worth it. That's amazing. So speaking of that, I know it's like a ways out because I'm not at the point where I have enough people to worry about that, but I do need to actually think about what I'm going to put if and when I get affiliate. Because I know people have like different stuff that they have for redeems, and I have no idea what mine are going to be. Oh my god, come on. Die, floppy fish. Die, floppy... Oh my god, this is the worst. Give me all my arrows back. Oh, that's fair. Like, it is kind of a community effort thing. I just, I like to have a basic idea of what I would like to see on it, so that when other people start, like, having their own part, I can find a way to, like, incorporate all of that. That's fair. I have a couple of people that I can like draw some inspiration from. So I will definitely do that. It's just a you know, it's a time thing. Because the thing is, truth be told, I'm a little old school in the sense that I do watch streams sometimes, but I don't usually watch live streams. I usually watch VODs, and that's just because, like, I'm usually listening to something while I'm doing something else. And if I'm watching a stream, I want to, like, actively participate in the stream. But if it's just a VOD, then I know that I can just, like, oh, I gotta go, I have to go do a thing, so I'll just pause it, and like, while I'm at my thing, I don't have to worry about missing out any. There we go. I think this is where we need to go.
Of course I'm proud to do my duty, but it's a waste of time. What are we guarding? Cold stone and shadow. That's it.
All right, now we wait patiently.
I'm not disagreeing with you, believe me. Those assassins got what they wanted. The Emperor is dead. They got no reason to come back.
That's exactly what I'm saying. But will the captain listen? No. We must have a presence. The prison must remain secure.
Yes, thank you, Mia.
Yeah, what a laugh, huh? Just who are we keeping secure? Dreth? Since that other one got away, he's the only one rotting down here.
Yeah, well, I guess you can't blame Captain Montrose too much. This is his big career move, after all. Got to impress that lot upstairs.
Yeah, true enough. Oh, well. I best be getting back to my watch. Hey, don't forget, we're meeting for drinks later at the Bloated Float.
Oh, I'll be there. How could I miss a chance to see you cower before that big orc bouncer?
I ain't afraid of no one. Courage is my middle name. Oh, never mind.
Okay. Waiting for the guards to finish having their conversation so we can leave. Oh, wait. Actually, hang on. We should be wearing our amulet for this. So we have been using this amulet of luck. Let's put this Sithis amulet. So this should now affect life. Oh, that is much more subtle than it used to be. It's also like very short range. Right? That is extremely short range. I feel like that was longer range before. Somehow always catch folks in the last hour. So my thing is I usually catch people like right as they're starting or right as they're ending. And I don't mind either way. Although it does sometimes feel like I want to catch it whenever they're actually doing things, and usually they're like wrapping up what they're doing, or they're just like chatting and not doing anything yet.
Must have been the wind.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, mind you. One of the things I would like to start doing once I actually have more regular people is I know people like to start with with the exactly Lilac. That's a thing that a lot of people do, and I think that that's a good thing, is starting the stream with just talking, because it gives people time to kind of like get into the stream and get onboarded into stuff. And I also need to look more into adding an extra like 5 to 10 minutes to the end of the stream rather than just ending it and having an end screen. But you know, I have to like, that requires making screens for that and like setup and all kinds of stuff, which I have not done. So okay. Excuse me, sir. Pardon me, sir. I'm just gonna be right here. Goodbye, sir. Here we go. Sneaky. Oop. That's where we need to go. Just one lonely person. Well, so that's the type of thing that Dream Overlay Kit. I am going to do that. One of the things that I am getting is I'm getting a reference sheet. Because so the model that I have right now is fantastic for what I'm using it for, right? Like it obviously it does all the things I want. It has the poses I want. I can do the things that I need to do on stream, but what it isn't always good for is like title cards and stuff. Now I've managed to make do. I've gotten a lot of use out of the little smug look that I have, but there's only so much that I personally can do because my own experiences with Photoshop is fairly limited, and so. What I really need is I need a good model that I can just insert into stuff. And this model only goes down to the legs because it's only meant for this. And yeah, Snacks and Spells has helped with some of the title card stuff as well. But like, it's only really meant for this, and so yeah, I can like use the head for pieces, and I've used it for a couple of my ads, including the ones for the Oblivion stream and the Elden Ring stream, which we are eventually going to get back to.
I have to admit, I'm going to miss you, Dreth. The late night beatings, your pitiful little cries for help.
Filthy cur. I told you I was going to get out of here. My time's almost up, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, well, what's it been? 7, 8 years? We've had a good long run, you and me. I always knew it would end someday.
11 years in this rat-infested hole. But I'm getting out, and you'll still be stuck in here.
Oh, yeah? And where will you go, huh? What will you do? You can't survive out there, Dreth. You're an animal. You belong in that cage.
I'll remember that when I'm lying on the beaches of Somerset Isle with your wife, you imperial pig.
Right.
Wow.
And you'll be rich, too. Oh, and you'll become a king. You know what I think, Dreth? I think you'll be back. You lot always come back.
You'll see, you imperial dog. When I get out of here, all of Tamriel will know my name. Valen Dreth. Valen Dreth.
All right, all right. I'm tempted to let you out right now if you'll just shut up.
All right. So the guard leaves. Goodbye, guard. All right, Velendret. Below there. You know what? I don't know if I want to let you have the opportunity to talk. Oh, okay. Right. Oblivion.
Wait.
Hello there.
I know you. You're the one. The day the Emperor was killed. They went through your cell. You lucky bastard. But you came back? Come on. You've got to help me. Let old Valen out of this cell. You've got your freedom. Now give me mine. What do you say, huh? Come on, friend.
Wow. You know, you are asking for a lot, considering how much of an absolute douchebag you were the first time that we met you. I'm just gonna say nothing.
What's the matter with you, huh? You some kind of mute or something? I saw you escape. Now you're crazy enough to come back?
You're right. Damn. You know. Hello, friend.
Yeah.
Die. And you know what? Oh, wait, no. Hang on. I have something much better. So he desperately wanted to be in my cell. Like, he kept saying how lucky I was. Can I... Come on. Can I... Come on. Is it the clothes? The clothes make it too heavy? Maybe we could drag him up the stairs? No? Come on. Yeah, I think he's just barely too heavy. Oh, well, I guess you'll have to be in this room. Oh, wait, no, there we go. Come on. Come on. Out of your cell. Is he stuck in his cell? This would be news to me if he is, but I think he actually is. Come on. Oh, there we go. There we go. We just got to Oblivion him out of there. Come on. Here, you can hang out in my cell. Here, you can have this bread. And, you can have this. Actually, no, you know what? I'm gonna give you a treat. You can have one of these. Tell you what, you seem like a Hammock vintage type, so here, you can have this. Alright? There you go. There you go, buddy. Here. Just right there. This for you. There we go. There you go, buddy. You enjoy. Alright, now we leave. So Lilac, for context, in Oblivion, I know that we talked about whether or not you wanted to play it at some point. You haven't seen the intro, because you popped in a little late on that. So at the beginning of the game, that guy is in the cell opposite you. And the moment that you choose your race, he starts talking to you. And he says some kind of insult based on the race that you're playing. Doesn't matter what you're playing, he always says something mean about whatever you are. So like as a Khajiit, he calls you a kitty cat. I think as an orc, he like implies that you were like stupid enough to get caught. Like there's a bunch of things that he says. He has unique lines for every single race. And he's just a total dick. Yeah, that guy. And at the beginning of the game, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill the fuck out of you if I ever get to see him again." And I forgot when it happened, but there's a point at which in the Dark Brotherhood, you get to come back here to kill him. Oh, hello, Anthony. I can see you, the Twitch chat can't see you. So I'm trying to figure out why my Stream Elements bot is not putting the multi-chat with YouTube as well, but I'll have to figure that out on the side.
Hello? Who's there?
Nobody, don't worry about it. Just gonna sneak out over here. Oh. Oh. Huh. Yeah, maybe we don't go that way. Oh, everybody knows I'm here. Me out. We're more loved on Twitch. I mean, it is, you know, it's convenient. Which way is out? Gotta get out of here. Oh yeah, so this is good context as well. I multi-stream between Twitch and YouTube because it's easier to have the VODs go up on YouTube if I just stream them to YouTube at the same time. And there's really no downside to doing that, as long as I have the internet to do it, which I absolutely have the internet to do when my internet doesn't go out, which is its own problem. But oh, no, don't worry. I know I was trespassing, but don't worry. You don't need to see me. Oh, perfect. Here, you can fight him. Probably. I don't know. Maybe not. But so the side effect of that is my VODs on YouTube don't appear as videos. They appear as live streams because that's what they are. But if you stream from Twitch and then you upload from Twitch to your YouTube channel, those appear as videos because they are VODs that are downloaded from Twitch and then uploaded to YouTube's service. So that's why that happens. That's fair, Lilac. The only reason why I do it this way, and honestly, I probably could make it so they are hidden by default, is my girlfriend watches them herself, so I could like link her to them every morning, but I find it easier to just link her with those. What I'll probably end up doing is and I started doing this with the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 playthrough, but I stopped because it takes a lot of time to do. I started stitching the entire playthrough together into one video, and I have the whole thing as one video, but it's not done because I want to remove the like breaks and the like start and stop of the stream as much as I can. And that takes a lot of time because it's, 86 hours of footage. So I have to like, even going quickly, I still have to go through every episode and like, I know roughly where I take breaks whenever I take them. So, but yeah, eventually I'll do like long form. Here's my entire playthrough of this game if you want to watch this. Because some people don't like doing that, but I do. Because I kind of picked this up from Josh Strife Hayes, actually, and Majin Phil were the two that I kind of watch that do this, where they'll do like multi-day streams, sometimes like upwards of several weeks of streams, and they'll stitch them together into one like super long VOD. And that's helpful because then if you're somebody who just wants to have one long VOD on, you can have the whole thing, and then if you want to, you can put, who's there? Me, I'm there. Should you be recording when you do yours? It really depends on if you want to have recordings of them. Personally, I do it largely because I am going to be making shorts out of it. And you can do shorts from Twitch directly, but there are things that I'm doing with mine that I use an external editing software to use. You're not funny like we are. Here's the thing. You're funny to somebody. That's what matters, right? Like, don't say I'm not funny, because someone will find what you do funny. And it's really a question of, are you funny to the people that you want to be funny to? So, Lilac, one thing that I have found helps quite a lot with making shorts, which I'm like, this is definitely a do as I say, not as I do, because I've been kind of bad about it. But when I'm making shorts, I'm actually using DaVinci Resolve, and I have it set up so that I pull all of my, like, let's say you want to do your week's worth of streams. And I'm assuming you use like a mark feature or something to like track like when you say things that are probably clippable, or do you just go through your whole thing, right? Like, do you like go through the stream, or do you make note of like when things are funny? Yeah. See, I don't have a stream deck right now, so mine is based on when I remember saying something funny, or when my partner makes a note of something, and we go through the timestamps every other day. We'll go through timestamps when we can remember to do it and make time to do it. And then from those timestamps, I will go in and I'll just import the whole thing. You don't have to worry about making marks. Like, it's a thing that helps, but you don't have to do it. I'll put my Amulet of Luck back on. But what you can do is you can pull it all into one like save folder for your DaVinci like Resolve stream. And so for a given stream, you can then go to the timestamps for everything, and then you can quickly clip out the sections of it. And then from those sections, you can do like quick edits. And I have found that I can pretty quickly make the subtitles that I want. Once I make like one subtitle, I can copy and paste it everywhere. And once you've done your like clip, so like for example, I'll clip out the like the top part of my head to use for shorts. And once I've done that once for a video, I can then copy and paste the same setup to the same thing in multiple videos. I just have to position everything the same way so it's all done correctly. And then what would normally take me a long time per short, I do it once in a session, and then I can use that same setup for all of the other shorts in the session. Anthony over on YouTube points out that it's really just the viewer preference. That's true. Largely, how you do these videos is viewer preference, and it's also how you in particular want to portray your stuff to your viewers. Some people don't do shorts at all. Some people do a lot.
The Night Mother herself. So, you infiltrated the Imperial prison, eliminated Valen Dreth, and killed not one guard. Most excellent.
I did get seen at the end, but I ran
In addition to
away.
your standard reward, I present to you this bonus. Behold, the scales of pitiless justice. While carried, the scales will magically enhance your strength, intelligence, and agility, but diminish your personality. A powerful tool indeed.
I don't really know if I need these. I guess the intelligence increase is nice. Personality going down kind of sucks, but not great. Okay, so here's what you do, Lilac. To reduce on the overhead of that, so you can go through quickly through the like ones that you think are worth doing, and then just download a bunch of those, and then that's how you do it, like piece by piece. And like the worst case is like, if you feel like, oh no, I don't know what to do with these, just upload a bunch of them to private on YouTube so that they can't be seen, but they're still stored so they're not lost when Twitch clears them out. And then you can just go back and edit them whenever you want. Like, people don't have to see them. You just need to put them in a place where they're not going to get lost. And then you just set a goal to edit for yourself on a more regular basis. My goal for this past weekend was I wanted to make at least 3 shorts because I hadn't made any in a while. And I haven't posted them yet, but I did make them. And I want to make a couple of more and then start having, on the 3 days that I don't stream in the weekdays, so Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I want to have a short come out each day. And that's my goal, is to try and get at least 3 shorts a week. But that does require me to, like, get in the habit of making at least 3 a week when I can.
You are like a duck. I have a special contract that needs fulfillment.
Also, he has his hair, I just noticed.
I don't wish to offer it to any other family member. I've come to rely on your abilities.
I got so used to him not having hair that him having hair is weird. The clips are all saved on Twitch. They won't be deleted. So the advice I'm going to give you is don't rely on Twitch not deleting your clips. Because Twitch will at times change their storage rules, and you will suddenly have to go through all of those in a panicked frenzy to save them. So I don't use Twitch to save my videos anymore. I do have Twitch saving my videos, and I love Twitch for streaming, but it does sometimes get a little worrying whenever they suddenly change how that works. So yeah, YouTube is much safer for storing videos. Okay, so tell me about this contract.
We're usually called upon to take a life, but not this time. This contract requires us to stage the assassination of a marked man. Are you ready?
So, my personal experience comes from, I was streaming, before I was using, this account as Deckard Acewood, I was streaming a playthrough of a Fallout playthrough, between, Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. I was playing Tale of Two Wastelands. I still have the VODs of that playthrough on my other account. Like, I have the whole thing. Except for the first 2 streams. So I'm missing about 8 hours of footage from my entire Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas playthrough, because I didn't realize that they started deleting my clips, or my VODs, because I wasn't an affiliate. And so, because I wasn't an affiliate, they had changed the rules on how soon they would start deleting your VODs. And I hadn't uploaded those VODs yet. Even though I knew I was going to, I hadn't uploaded them. So I had to go back and do it. Working on getting 50,000 magic. 50,000 magic in what? Yes, I'm ready to accept.
You must go to the city of Coral and break into the house of Francois Mortiere. Inside, you will find Mortiere waiting for you. Do not kill him. You see, Francois Mortiere is a marked man. He owes a considerable sum to the wrong kind of people, so they have sent an enforcer to kill him. Here, you will use this specially poisoned knife to stage Mortiere's death in the enforcer's presence. Mortiere himself will provide more details.
Okay, cool.
This is an unusual contract. Mortiere had to make a special arrangement with us before it was approved. I trust in your professionalism.
Fair enough. I know they delete VODs, but never heard of them deleting clips. So, previously, they didn't really delete clips. In fact, I had some clips that were extremely old. But then they had people who had a bunch of clips, and they put a smaller size limit on your maximum number of clips, the max storage capacity, which means that you have a grace period of, I think they extended it recently, but after that grace period, they're just going to delete your oldest clips if you're over that capacity. Now, I don't think you're at that capacity, so I don't think that's a concern for you, as these are, there are people who have like hundreds of gigs of clips, basically. But the concern is the precedent of them reducing the number of clips that you can have, which means that it could happen to you, which is why I advise backing it up. You would have warning, obviously, but it is a thing. Okay, so tell me about this special arraignment, Valtieri.
The Dark Brotherhood is not in the business of staging deaths, no matter how much gold is offered. Sithis demands blood, and blood must be paid. In order to accept the contract, we demanded a life. Mortiere offered his mother, and we accepted. Lucien has already taken care of that detail.
Okay, so we have to stage an assassination for a man who traded his mother to not be killed. Oh boy. This is going to, unfortunately, we must do our job, but I'm not going to like it. Okay, cool.
Spill some blood for me, dear brother.
Okay. Night Lilac. Thanks for swinging by and tuning in. Oh, okay, Anthony, you're trying to get 50,000 magicka so you can cast a bunch of spells. Okay, so let's see. Was that one taking us? Okay, so that one was in Coral. Okay. I guess we'll take care of that one. We'll take care of it, but then we're gonna go and finish doing the Thieves Guild stuff after that.
Hail.
Oh, I need to... This Thieves Guild that has... Or this Mages Guild that has the one that I want? I need Conjuration.
A pleasure to speak with you.
No.
Take care.
You're not who I want. Tikus.
It's my pleasure. Bye.
Okay, so nobody's training me right now. What if I wait an hour?
Good afternoon. A pleasure. Pay attention, and you can learn a lot.
Ooh, okay, so you teach Alteration, which could be helpful.
Farewell.
Good day.
You're not teaching me what I want. Is there anybody who teaches anything over here? I'm not seeing anybody else here. And it's not late enough that anybody's going to be in the living quarters. Maybe they're in the basement? I think there is a basement.
Well met.
Okay.
Goodbye.
You're still not teaching anything. And Galmo, what do you train?
I'm willing to teach, if you're willing to learn.
Mysticism.
Bye.
Greetings.
Could be worth it.
I hope I...
Alderic, what do you teach?
I can show you some
Conjuration,
new
you're who I
things.
need. Okay, cool.
You too.
Sweet. Because I do want the ability to summon conjured stuff, just in general, because some of the conjured spells are very good.
Francois Motier hasn't left his house in days. Hasn't come down to the tavern, refuses to have visitors. I think the man's gone batty.
Man has gone batty. Alright. So we need this blade.
I had no idea.
No doubt.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Okay, so we break in. Hello, Motieri.
Oh. Well, hello. You must be the one Lucien Lachance told me about. I've been expecting you. We haven't got much time, I'm afraid. I borrowed quite a bit of gold from some underworld types. I missed a payment. Now they don't even want the money. They say I insulted them. They've sent an enforcer to kill me. His name is Hides His Heart, and he's on his way here now. That's why I hired you, so you can fake my death.
Hides his heart, more like hides his blade in your heart. Alright, I'm listening.
Well, when Hides His Heart gets here, I'll put on a little act. You'll cut me with your poison knife, and that vile enforcer will think I'm dead. You must then flee from Coral, and Hides His Heart must not be killed. That way he can go back and tell his employers I'm dead. If you wait a day, my body will be put on display in the Coral Chapel Undercroft. You can come to me then and administer the antidote. Got all that? Good. Hides His Heart will be here any moment. Get ready. Oh, I do hope this works.
Motieri, I know you're in there. My employers are most displeased. I'm coming in, and you can beg for your life. Not that it will do you any good.
Hello.
Gautier, I am here to exact payment in blood. You will... Huh? Who is this?
Oh no! What am I to do? An underworld enforcer and a Dark Brotherhood assassin, both here to kill poor Francois.
The Dark Brotherhood? Oh, you have been a naughty boy, Motier, haven't you? Stand aside, assassin. Motier is mine. My employers demand it.
Die.
I thought much.
Don't worry about it, sir.
Hi there. Watch out.
Are they gonna kill him? Because he's supposed to live. Okay. As long as they got out of town, he technically has not died, so... That's all that matters. Let me kill this Minotaur. I'll take a Minotaur horn. Okay. Well, so we do have to wait to be able to go pick up his corpse. Which I guess means that we could maybe go do something else while we wait, right? Yeah, that sounds fair. Let's just go to Anvil. We'll just have a little journey while we wait.
Eh?
Eh?
Evening.
Okay.
I'm saving up enough for some medicine.
Hello, sir. Tell me about Burial's office.
To be honest, I couldn't give you directions to any special room in the castle. Anyone in the castle can tell you, though. However, I'll tell you for free that there are many secrets in that castle. There are secret ways and secret people. Find the blacksmith.
Okay, well, you didn't ask me for any money.
Thank you, kind sir.
I have a coin.
Blessings of Archay upon you.
I do wish I could give him more than one coin at a time, but alas.
I wouldn't go in there unless you have a strong stomach.
Ah.
We have orders to leave everything just the way it was until the investigation into the chapel attack is finished.
I see. I'm gonna go.
I'm through talking to you.
Through talking to you too. I was just jumping around and you caught me midair.
You have the eyes of a trained marksman.
Okay. Okay, so we need to talk to the blacksmith. Who is around here somewhere.
You must be the cat burglar I've been told to expect. Follow me.
Man, you were real open about that in such a public space. Okay, so presumably he's going to take us to the actual, like, smithy area. And there might be a secret way in from there.
Talk is free. What do you want?
Nothing. You're taking me to where you're going. Yeah, the smithy. That makes sense. Okay. Hello, sir. How far back are you going to take me? Oh, okay, this is a secret room.
I see you work with the Shadow hide you.
Yeah, right? Like, just blabbing why I'm here. Why don't you? Okay, so we're just gonna break in. Trespassing. We sure are. I do love the secret passages. I think that's something that Oblivion did well that Skyrim didn't really have all that often. Well, Skyrim did good with like the secret like shortcuts. Okay. Just close that. And we will leave and go this way. Okay, easy enough. Remember to stay hydrated. A hydrated specimen is a happy specimen. Okay, so now we need to find a forger. Which I already know who could do it, but I think I have to talk to a beggar to point me to it.
One more.
And I would love to give this guy more money for being helpful to me.
I might know of one.
Yeah, here you go. Here's some coins.
That will do. He's out in a.
Does gin count? Gin does not count, no.
Blessings of Arcade.
Gin is not very hydrating, I have found. Some of the Oblivion gates of the overworld are linked to others. I don't recall that, although I haven't played it in a long time, so that might be something that I once knew. But no, I don't recall that, actually. Does tonic water count?
What do you want?
Oh, hello.
Do I know you?
I am looking for someone to forge this letter.
Yes, it can be done. I can change it to give Lex the highest recommendation. I'll need a full day to properly forge this letter. Return then. And of course, I will expect payment in full at that time.
Okay. Who are you?
I am the stranger. That is all you need to know. That, and I am no one to be trifled with.
Okay, fair enough. Well, alright, well, you have a good time. So we have another thing that just says, hey, just wait for some indeterminate amount of time, and then we'll be ready. Which I guess means we can go do something else. Let's see. So we're waiting for this guy. We're waiting for this guy. We could go do that. You know what? There is a thing that we haven't done yet, and we could at least go do the setup for. There's this place we haven't been yet called the Arena. We passed by the area, but we didn't actually, like, go inside. Ooh. All right. Let's see. I haven't been in here yet. Oh, it is. It is bloody.
Well met.
Blue Team Gladiator. Oh, my boy, the Grey Prince.
I don't
Owen.
know who you are, friend, but you've got about 10 seconds to tell me what you're doing in my bloodworks before I lop your arms off.
Hang on. I want to be a combatant, sir.
You what? You want to be a combatant? Look at you! My granny could beat you, and she's dead. Wait, you're serious, aren't you? What is it with you people? You walk in, want to be combatants, and your entrails end up decorating my red room. All right, it's your funeral. Welcome to the arena, you filthy pit dog. You're free to fight so long as you know the rules of competition. Now let me give
Pit
you
dog.
your battle raiment.
That's kind
It's
of
the
rude.
uniform of all arena combatants. Do you want a light raiment or a heavy raiment?
We want a light raiment.
A light raiment, huh? You sure? I figured you for the heavy raiment type. You know, hide behind a skin of steel. Okay then. Here. Put that on.
I don't know
See
what
if
of
it
my
fits okay.
bearing tells you that.
When you're ready for a match, I'll be waiting. You want to fight, you talk to me. All right then?
Okay.
Get a move on.
Okay, so we got to put on the raiment. Oh, but we can leave our hood on. Yes.
You haven't run home to Mama yet, huh? That's a good sign. So, you ready for a match, or do you just need some information?
I am ready for a match.
You might be ready, but the arena ain't. Matches take place between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. Come back later, moron.
What a dick.
Get a move on.
What time is it? Oh, okay, we can wait an hour. Come on. There we go.
You haven't...
Okay.
That's me.
Ready for a match.
All right, maggot. Looks like you're suited up in your battle raiment and all set to go. The red room is just over there. When you're ready to get eviscerated, just head up the ramp to the arena. Good luck, and may Azura have mercy on your soul.
Geez, Snacks, I don't think you need more of that gin. Also, I'm just teasing. You can have the gin if you want it.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. For this match,
Wow, they did a good, very good job making it look
two brand new pit
like a
dogs.
gross used arena.
Not waste any time. Let the battle begin.
Die.
Yeah.
So I should have joined the arena earlier because this is a really good way of like building up your combat stats.
Good people, we have a winner. All hail the combatant from the blue team.
I actually have that? Oh no, I cannot scavenge.
From the blue team, leave the arena now and rest. You earned it.
Okay. Also, can we appreciate how tiny this door is? I like bump my head on it when I walk in. Oh, it's fine out here, but it like inside the arena, the door feels much smaller. All right, we wash the grime away.
By the 9 divines, you did it. You actually won. You ain't so bad after all, Pit Dog. You may even survive enough matches to advance in rank. Here, kid. This is your payout for the victory. There's more where that came from if you can keep on winning. Now go unwind before your next fight.
I mean...
Okay, so you're not a complete
what that says to
loser.
me is
Don't
let's
get
fight
cocky.
again.
Let me know when you're ready for a match and you can prove yourself to me some more.
Yeah. I'm ready for another match right now.
Now that's the spirit. You give the people of Cyrodiil a good show, and I'll make sure you get a decent burial. What are you waiting for? You signed up for this, maggot.
Okay.
Get a move on.
Usually he tells me to, like, go do stuff, but I guess that was his go do stuff. Alright.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. Who will prevail? The Pit Dog from the yellow team or the Pit Dog from the blue team? Let's find out. Lower the gates!
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
Where are you? You're the best the blue team has to offer?
Yeah, you can say that. Die.
Good people, we have a winner. All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team, leave the arena now and rest.
I'm just gonna use my Magicka on Restoration because I do need to actually level Restoration up a little bit. And besides, the washing off the grime does fully heal your Magicka too, so... Okay. So I need to repair my armor, because he broke something. Oh, he broke my hood. Fair enough. Yeah, the hood's not the best thing in the world.
Okay, so you did it again. What do you want from me, a hug? Take your gold and get out of my face, Pit Dog.
Okay, fine.
The yellow team ain't gonna fight itself, you lazy...
Okay.
You must be downright determined to get yourself killed, huh? Okay then, head back up to the arena and try not to die before the gate opens.
Okay. Pork chop. Oh, I love him. Hi, pork chop. I wish I could pet you. Oh, I hope I don't have to fight you. I'm gonna be really sad if I have to kill you.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. Are you ready for a bloodbath? The winner of this match will advance in rank, so the stakes are high. Pit Dogs, show us what you're made of.
Come on. I mean, I'm trying to give them a show, but, you know.
We have a winner. All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team,
Leave the arena. You got it. I guess there's no reason to wash off. Oh, iron. I thought this said orcish.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but you're no longer a Pit Dog. That's right. You've actually advanced in rank. Congratulations, Brawler.
I believe you do actually kill them.
You know what Brawler rank is worth around here? Nothing. Face it, kid. You're still a maggot. You need to keep fighting if you want to be somebody.
Ready for a match.
Okay, Brawler, you know the drill. Head up to that arena and show him who's boss.
I'm curious to see how many matches I could do in a day before I have to, like, reset.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. This match is a battle of the brawlers. Let your voices be heard as these brave warriors fight for glory. Combatants, begin!
I think I'm just gonna shoot him once with the bow and then run in. Die. A good way to raise blade.
Good people, we have a winner. All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team. Leave the arena now and rest. You earned it.
I wonder if they fixed that, because I feel like there used to be a bug where if you hit somebody after they were downed, so if they like died in the arena and you hit them, the crowd would cheer.
Four wins is okay, kid, but it don't make you grand champion.
I don't need to clean up.
That raiment's getting a little tight on you, Brawler. I think you need some exercise. What do you say? Ready for a match?
Okay, yeah, I'm ready for another match.
All right, Brawler. This next match is going to be a challenge. Turns out there are two wood elf sisters who always fight together. They're twins, actually. You gotta take them both out. Now get in there and show those tree climbers who's boss!
Okay. So a pair of wood elves against just me. That seems a little unfair.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. Can the blue team's brawler possibly hope to defeat the yellow team's wood elf twin sisters? Let's find out.
You'll never take me down. Am I supposed to be impressed? Do your worst. Die, blue team coward.
Blue team coward. Oh, that's one down.
Never leave this arena alive.
Nice try.
Good people, we have a winner. All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor
Oh, hey, we leveled up.
leave the arena now and rest. You earned it.
Well, I guess that means that we should probably just sleep for an hour, which will cut into the number that we can do, but I think it's worth it. Where's a bed? Is there a bed here? Okay, yeah, there are beds here. Okay, we can sleep for an hour to get a level up. We've ascended to level 20. Life isn't over. You can still get smarter or clever or more experienced or meaner, but your body and soul just aren't going to get any younger. Okay, so we need to go more points into strength because we still need carry capacity. We still need that luck point. And then I think we need more willpower. Do 3 more points in willpower. Okay. Oh, and now we have to Hello, sir.
Those girls didn't stand a chance. Good job, Brawler. Here's your take. One more match and you'll advance again.
Okay.
You beating those twins is a good sign. You got a lot of fight in you. Let me know when you're ready to get bloody again.
Ready for a match.
Your next opponent is a Khajiit. Not one of the quick, jumpy ones either. This cat goes in heavy, usually with an axe. Now go get him.
Hey, I'm one of the quick, jumpy ones. All right, let's go. Go, 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 go.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. The winner of this match will advance to the rank of Bloodletter. Wants it more, the yellow team or the blue team? Let's find out.
Bring it on. I assume he just broke my helmet.
This match is mine, weakling.
I don't know what else he just broke.
Good people, we have a winner. All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team. Leave the arena now.
I definitely need to repair my armor, though. Oops, not that. Okay, so it's just the shrouded helmet. Hey, buddy. You're not in uniform, in fact. Just saying. But you should know.
Okay, so you can fight. Your new title is Bloodletter.
Bloodletter, there we go.
Real game now, kid. More gold for more blood. Don't disappoint me.
All right, well, what's the next battle?
You made it to Bloodletter, which is more than I can say for most people who step into that arena. Keep it up.
Okay. Tell me more battles.
The next opponent is a Red Guard. I've seen him fight with both a mace and a sword, so be ready for either one.
Okay. I forget what this... What does this one do? I know I have this on me. Shock damage on strike or shock shield. Is that worth using? I mean, I guess there's no reason not to put it on my ebony longsword, because I am going to replace this eventually. Oh, we need a name for it. Let's see. Shock and awe. Now, I don't know how many charges it has. I guess I could look. 70 uses. We'll see how quickly we cut through those.
To the arena. There's nothing better than watching two eager bloodletters fighting to the death for fame and glory. But enough talk. Let the battle begin.
Okay.
Die, blue team coward. You'll never leave this arena alive.
That does add quite a lot of damage to the hits. Wow, 5,700 magicka? That's a lot. I assume that's using one of the, like, one of the like duping tricks to apply the same like stat multiple times using like a ring or like an amulet or something. Because I know a trick that you used to be able to do is you could make multiple magic items that were named the same thing, and then if you equipped them, it would like unequip the other ones, but it wouldn't actually unequip them. So you just stack them.
That was a good fight, Bloodletter. You really showed that Redguard who's boss. Here's your take. Now go clean yourself up.
No.
Come on, Bloodletter.
I would like to keep fighting, yes.
Your next opponent wears a heavy raiment, but attacks with a short sword. She's like a heavily armored wasp and has the temper to match. Careful.
Yeah, I know that there are a handful of exploits, and there's like, you know, there's like duping tricks and stuff that people have already found. Those are fine and cool. I personally will not be using them on stream.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. You came to watch these two bloodletters do what they do best, and they're dying to prove their worth. So let the bloodletting begin.
Okay. Oh, you have a Daedric helmet. Blade 57, hell yeah.
The combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team. Leave the arena now and rest. You...
Okay, so you killed the Breton. Don't get a big head. Here's your payout.
Okay.
My Red Room got its paint job from fighters like you. After you disemboweled the next idiot, I want you to smear his blood all over the walls.
Okay. Well, what's the next match?
Next up is a Dark Elf. I've never seen him fight before, but he's got a bow as well as a sword. So be ready for a ranged attack.
Okay, so he's basically just me, but a Dark Elf instead of a Khajiit. I'm leaning more on using the blade right now because I do think that the blade is a little bit better here.
Imperial City, welcome to the arena. Just look at the yellow team's Dark Elf. You can see the murder in his eyes. Can the blue team's bloodletter even hope to survive? Let's find out.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
Good people, we have a winner. All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team.
Okay.
Good work, Bloodletter, or should I say Myrmidon?
Yeah,
That's
Myrmidon.
Right, you've risen in rank. You know how it works. More blood, more gold. Here. All right, Myrmidon. Time to stop messing around. You ready to teach those Yellow Team scumbags a lesson or what?
Yeah. Another match.
Don't be fooled by your next opponent. The little dagger he uses is actually a powerful enchanted weapon called Shimmer Strike. Now go get him!
I mean, that's basically what mine is. I genuinely don't remember how many of these fights you can do in one day. Oh, I can't wait here. Oops.
Good people of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. The yellow team's combatant has slain many opponents with his magical dagger, Shimmer Strike. Let's see if the blue team can end his winning streak.
You bet I can. Bring it on.
Good people, we have
Nice try.
a winner. All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team, leave the arena now and rest. You earned it.
Gonna throw it right there. I can't drop it down the grate, but I like to think that I could. They won't let me keep it, so I will make sure that no one else can have it either. Okay, so we have about 2.5 more hours.
Wood elf what you thought of his magic dagger, huh? Here's your gold. Nice going.
Okay, so we have 2.5 hours before we can't do any more fights. So
No surprises
let's keep
with
going.
this next one. Just a high elf with a chip on her shoulder. Get up to that arena and make her beg for death.
Okay. So you're not allowed to take anything off of the corpses of the fallen, except for in the final battle. The final like grand champion battle, you can take stuff off the body.
You came here for a fight, and a fight you shall have. But talk is for the weak. You want blood? Lower the gates.
Get him. Let me out. She did a flip.
The combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team. Leave the arena now and rest. You.
Okay.
Altmer. They act all high and mighty until you leave them in a pool of their own blood.
Okay.
You're cutting through the yellow team like a knife through scrib jelly. One more fighting, you'll advance to warrior rank.
All right. Ready for match.
The next opponent is your standard axe-armed orc. He's in a heavy raiment and looks pretty fit. Nothing you can't handle.
One of the things I do appreciate about the arena overall is as you progress, you can see that Owen gets more and more respect for you because he's not like shit talking you anymore. He's just like, no, like you've earned it. And now it's like, oh man, like just an orc wearing heavy armor using an axe. Yeah, you got this, bro. Just go kill him.
Of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena. Everyone loves an advancement match, so let's watch as these two brave Myrmidons face off in a battle to the death.
All right.
Combatants, to arms.
Here we go. Come on, buddy.
You're the best the blue team has to offer.
You're the best the yellow team has to offer?
All hail the combatant from the blue team.
You wanna say it to my face, buddy?
From the blue team, leave the arena now and rest. You earned it.
There you go. Okay, so we have... I think we have enough time for one more fight before the arena's closed for the day.
There are a few things scarier than an orc with an axe, but you didn't even flinch. That victory brings you up to warrior rank. Well done.
Okay, so we're a warrior now.
You're a warrior now. That ain't no joke. They may not know your name, but the people out there, the spectators, they know you now. They come to this arena to see you. So go out there and give the people what they want.
Damn straight we're gonna give them what they want.
I've seen the next one fight before. She's a Nord, very quick, very strong. She favors a longsword and knows how to use it. Don't underestimate her.
Sounds good. Alright. Back into the arena we go for one final fight of the day. And then we'll come back another day.
Imperial City, welcome to the arena. Raise your voices in cheer as we lower the gates and these two brave combatants face their destinies.
Alright. Oh, you just cast a fortify spell of some kind.
This match is mine, weakling.
You say that.
Good people, we have a winner.
Nice flip, though.
All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor.
Okay, we might be able to get squeeze one more in. What time is it? No. I think it closes at 8 o'clock. It's either 8 or 9.
You left that Nord in pretty rough shape, warrior. They'll probably have to ship her back to Skyrim in pieces. Nice work. Here's your take. Look at you. You keep coming... Ah, spellcaster.
Okay, no, we do get
That's
to go
what
again.
This next one is. A high elf sorceress or something. Just get in close and stab her a few times. That'll teach her.
I like how dismissive he is about spellcasters. Like, spellcaster, just go fucking stab her or something, I don't know.
Good people of the Imperial City.
I do like the battles at night, because it is very aesthetic to have the, like,
These warriors want nothing more than to
blazing torches and fire everywhere.
opponents with suffering and pain at the same time. All the better.
Alright. What do you got? You are quite literally the easiest person we've ever had to kill here.
A winner. All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team. Leave the arena now and rest. You earned it.
Die. Okay, yeah, so it's definitely going to be closed now.
Another high elf has been taught the meaning of humility thanks to the blue team's #1 warrior. You really earned your keep this time.
Okay, so you're probably going to tell me
One
we can't do any
match
more
is all you
tonight.
need to advance again, up to gladiator rank. Most combatants never make it that far, but you're the exception, aren't you?
Okay, can we do another one?
I know. Sometimes I wish we'd run the matches through the night too, but the yellow team needs their beauty sleep.
Okay, fair enough.
Get a move on.
All right.
Hail, friend. I don't believe I've ever seen you down here in the Bloodworks before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Agranok Gromalag. Most people just call me the Grey Prince. It's kind of silly, I know, but the people of Cyrodiil need heroes. I'm more than happy to oblige.
Oh, you're a treat.
So you're an arena combatant. It's always good to meet a fellow warrior, especially one who isn't here just to kill the Grand Champion.
What about killing the Grand Champion?
I'm the reigning Grand Champion of the arena, you see. Once you become a champion, you'll need to challenge me for my title. It's a fight to the death. So if you progress that far and want a shot at the Grand Championship, you'll have to try and kill me.
Okay. And what's with that title?
Yes, it's what everyone calls me. I guess I'm partly to blame. I have never made it a secret that I'm actually only half orc. I am a lord's son, yet I've been denied the noble privilege to which I'm entitled. So I have become the Grey Prince, noble in my own right. Still, if I could prove who I really am and show the world that an orc can be noble in blood as well as deed, maybe, yes, you could help me.
Maybe. Yeah, tell me more.
I grew up here in the Imperial City, but I was born elsewhere. My mother was a servant in the employ of Lord Leviticus and resided at his fortress. Lady Leviticus was a shrew of a woman. The Lord and my mother grew close and ultimately fell in love. I was the result of their union. When the lady learned of my birth, she was furious and threatened to kill both my mother and me. So we fled, leaving my claim to nobility behind.
Okay. Yeah, please go on.
My mother died recently. Before she passed, she gave me this key and told me it would unlock the truth at the place of my birth, Crowhaven. Crowhaven is a ruined fort far to the west of here. I'd go myself, but my training regimen doesn't allow for the luxury of such an excursion. My friend, you must travel to Crowhaven and use the key to unlock whatever it is that holds the proof of my birthright. Find this proof and return it to me, and I'll share with you some of my finest combat techniques. Trust me, you can't learn these moves in a book.
Okay.
Well met.
So we can't progress the arena any further tonight, as we would have to wait through the day. And we could do that, but we're not going to. We're just going to put this back on, and we are going to repair our stuff. Okay. Now, we are currently on the... okay, so let's go do this part first. Where is... Oh, Crowhaven. Conveniently, it's right there. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do this, because it is right next to where we need to be anyway. Didn't even plan that. Just happened to work out. Alright, let's go talk to the stranger. Remember to stay hydrated.
Don't interrupt. You're bothering me.
Hi, what about the forged letter?
Do you have my fee?
Yes, it was 500 gold.
Here is the new list of candidates. Hieronymus Lex has a glowing recommendation.
Okay. Cool. Now we go to the castle, I think. Yeah, because I think now we have to hand it to the Count. What? Oh, no, we have to deposit it in the office. That's right. This is very easy to get into. This is very hard to get into. Okay, I'm going to gently push you out of the way, sir. Please go away. Or at least look away from the door. I just need you to not be looking at the door long enough so I can break in here and put this thing in a desk somewhere. Okay. And then we need to place the letter. What? Oh, is it in here? How do I put this on somebody's desk? How do I do this? Oh, I have to seal the letter. Okay. That is that.
Stop! You violated the... That's too...
Yeah, sure, here you go. That's fine. I don't think I actually had anything stolen on me, so... Oh, I had all that wine that was stolen. Well, you guys can hold on to that. I'll be back for that later. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, we'll be back. I know we could go to the arena and get, like, higher ranked in the arena, but we're gonna do this other stuff first, so...
What is it now?
I am Milona Umbranox, Countess of Anvil. I hope you enjoy your visit. I trust you will give us no cause to regret our hospitality to strangers.
Not at all. Here, I have a thing for you.
You have the Imperial Watch recommendation from my new guard captain?
Yeah.
Normally, these missives are handled by my steward, Darahil. Let me see that. Hieronymus Lex looks like the best choice. I was about to give the position to Darahil's cousin. I have the orders right there. I'll fill in his name, and you can deliver it to Captain Lex. Thank you, courier. My steward will tip you.
Oh, she's not gonna be
Bye.
happy about that. I guess I could talk to her to get a tip, but I'm not gonna. I don't feel the need to rub it in. Okay, so we're gonna go and clear Crowhaven, as it is on our map.
Hello.
Okay, the closest thing to Crowhaven is this camp. And then we'll just go southwest. That's it. Nothing of value in there. Lord Drad's estate. Interesting. Oh, I'm going completely the wrong way. I want to go this way. That's where. God, we're so fast. Skeletons. Already a good sign. Oh. Okay. I don't know which one is the one. I'm gonna assume it's the one with the shield. Yep. Okay, good enough. Dwarven Claymore, very cool, but we don't need it. Sick. Okay, so now we just go, I guess, into the keep. let's make this the active. So yeah, definitely some evil things here. As there's a bunch of skeletons already. I'm gonna shoot everything that we can so we don't have to deal with them. I don't know, man. I'm seeing a lot of coffins in here. Coffins and undead and wolves. Okay. With the mysterious key. What is in here that was locked away? You definitely look mad. Okay, he was a vampire. I feel a lot less bad for that. Okay. So clearly he was a vampire. But was he a vampire before or after? The real question. I was heartbroken when you rejected me. Tell me what I can do to win your heart. I will slay trolls, walk through thorns, fast for a week. Please don't shut me out of your life. I love you more than a flower needs sunshine. Okay. And it's in the jewelry box. Some gold jewelry. Nothing like notable in any of these. Okay, so that is his journal. We're gonna check this chest first. Okay. Beauty, pure and sublime. That is the only way to accurately describe my love. The maiden Gromalog. True, the orcs of Tamriel are often vilified by the other citizens of the Empire, and rarely would they be considered a pleasure to look upon. So is my maiden Luktov a rare breed of orc, unlike the rest of her kin in physical appearance. Nay, in fact, she is the perfect representative of her race. Green skin, muscular frame and all. But beautiful she is all the same. For who am I to judge? Who am I to criticize when so many would condemn my very existence? I can only hope my love is as understanding when she learns of my unique condition, for I have yet to reveal the most precious of secrets. Damn the politics of my station. Taxation and trade negotiations and meetings with disingenuous aristocrats. It's sometimes enough to make me regret my birthright altogether. I spent the latter half of my life hiding my identity, guarding my secret, but now I am faced with an even greater challenge, for if word were to get out that I have fallen in love with a servant, and an orc no less, I would be all but ruined. Such is the life of the Cyrodiilic nobleman. Curse me for a coward, but I have not yet found the strength to tell my beloved Luktov the truth. Perhaps it's for the best, for what benefit is there in her knowing? She would share all of my fears, but none of my abilities. Her life would become one of doubt and uncertainty. Still, if she is to remain spend her remaining mortal days with me, she has the right to know the truth. Joy and exaltation. She is with child. My beloved Luktev is carrying my child. The midwives predict a boy, and we have already settled on the name Agranok. In truth, I never realized such miracles were even possible, but the divines have granted us their blessing, and so shall it be. I must wonder, of course, if my dear child will share in my dark gift. Only time will tell. If it wasn't clear, he was absolutely a vampire before. Tonight, the truth will be revealed. I will tell my beloved Luktev everything. She will know who and what I am, and we will decide how best to raise the precious child that grows in her womb. Betrayal, foul and loathsome harlot. How dare Luktev question my motives, question the love I have for my own unborn child. When she learned the truth that I, the Lord Leviticus, am no longer human, that I have walked Tamriel as a vampire for the past 200 years, how quickly she judged me. So I am a monster, am I? Perhaps I should have proven her right. Perhaps I should have drained her dry when I had the chance. But I loved her as deeply as a man has ever loved a woman, and I wanted nothing more than to bring our baby into this world and embrace my new role as father. Perhaps when Luktev has come to her senses, for she refuses to come out of her room, we can have rational discourse about our future. I do not, however, retain much hope. Imprisoned in my own home. While I slept, Luktev locked me in my own private chambers. She called to me through the doors, told me of her plan to escape with our unborn child. She means to keep my baby from me. When I get free, I will find the traitor's whore and rip the child from her very womb. 2 weeks have passed. 2 weeks have passed since Luktev locked me in my chambers. Try as I might, I cannot free myself. I cannot breach the doors. If I don't feed soon, I feel I will go mad. Food, blood, 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 blood. I need it. I need blood. Need blood. So I think he went mad, suffice to say. Let's take that journal. So we do know about Agranok's birth, but he's not just a noble. He's a noble and a half vampire, as it so happens, which probably adds to his brutish strength that he has. That being said, you can't be a very strong vampire if you weren't able to break out of that door. Okay. I don't think we need to go into the burial halls. We got what we needed out of here. Suffice to say, I don't think Agranok is going to take this all too well. As he seemed to like his mother quite a lot, and so I don't imagine that he's going to doubt her decision to flee from a vampire. Okay. We'll bring this to him eventually, but we don't need to bring it to him right now. Okay, so we need to take care of this. And then we will go back and inform Lex that he's being transferred. Okay. So we need to sneak into the cathedral. Or not the cathedral, the chapel. And we need to free our patron. Oh, quick check. Do I have any diseases? No, I do not. Okay, cool. Because you can accidentally contract being a vampire. Which would be real awkward. We might do vampirism at some point, but vampirism is kind of brutal. Okay. Alright, Francois. Francois? Oh, there you go.
Oh, I'm a bit stiff, but quite fine otherwise. Ah, yes, the Undercroft. My family members are buried here, you know. Which leads me to something I may have failed to mention before. My ancestors will see my revival as a desecration of their tomb. This Undercroft is, well, quite cursed. Any desecration will cause my ancestors to rise from their graves and defend their resting place. I can hear them coming as we speak. You must protect me. Escort me to the Grey Mare where I can buy passage out of Coral.
Okay.
Ah, here they come. Oh, my, Aunt Margaret. You're looking the worse for wear.
Okay, so there's just some undead we have to deal with. Okay. I think that's all of them. I think there's more in here, but there's only 2 that you encounter. Oh, hi. Don't mind the dead man walking out. We could have at least gotten, like, a hood or a bag over his head or something.
Muscles on you.
Good morning.
Need to get all the way to the Grey Mare. There we go.
Ah, the Grey Mare. Coral's finest repository of wine, women, and song.
Okay.
Ah, the Grey Mare. From here I will be able to arrange for transportation out of Cyrodiil. You have served me well, assassin. Francois is forever in your debt. Farewell.
Okay. Bye, Francois. I think I could theoretically kill him, and I think that that fails the contract, but we're not going to do that. Okay, we will pick up the reward from the contract, and then we will go turn in this quest to Lex. And then perhaps we'll make a stop by the Great Prince. I believe at some point they're supposed to give me the key to the well, so I don't have to go through the abandoned house every time. So I know that he is related to the Moltieri from Skyrim, but is he the last of his bloodline? Because I don't know. Because I thought the implication was that the Moltieri family are, like, relatively well known. Oh, now Moltieri's missing his hair.
Ah, so Moltieri has escaped. Well done. As payment, I am pleased to award you this amulet, Cruelty's Heart, as well as another advancement in rank. I hereby bestow upon you the title of Eliminator. Your blood is cold, your heart hard. You exemplify everything the Dark Brotherhood stands for. I present to you now this key. It unlocks the way behind the abandoned house above. Use it to gain hidden, quick access to this sanctuary.
Okay.
Well now, you are an ambitious one, aren't you? I'm afraid I have no more contracts for you. Our time working together has come to an end. Instead, you must report to Ochiva here in the sanctuary. She will be providing all your contracts from now on, and is waiting for you as we speak. Before you go, however, I intend to make good on an offer I made some time ago. As a vampire, I may pass my gift on to others as I see fit. You have served me well, and I choose now to extend that gift to you. Shall I use my dark powers and turn you into a vampire?
Ooh, yeah, so I'm going to say not right now.
Yes, I can understand your trepidation. For it is not every day one is invited to join the ranks of the undead, eh? If you ever change your mind, fear not. My offer will always be open. Simply return and speak to me about the dark gift, and we can proceed.
Okay, fair enough. Cool.
Spill some blood for me, dear brother.
Okay, so Cruelty's Heart. What does that do? Willpower and Strength, 13 points. Wow, that is a lot. That is quite a lot, actually. I think that might be worth losing the 6 luck. Okay, so what is our luck looking like right now? Yeah, because with 6 luck, we were at 90 luck, but with this amulet, we're almost maxed on strength just by wearing this amulet. Which is pretty cool. Ochiba. Where are you? Maybe she's in the training room? No. Bulgron is in here. Ochiba, there you are.
Ah, greetings. I have been waiting for you. As Vicente surely told you, your time working with him has come to an end. From now on, you will receive all assignments directly from me. In fact, your next contract is available now.
Okay. What's my next contract?
In the Imperial City, there lives a high elf who must be removed from existence. Finding this person may prove challenging. Are you interested?
Yeah.
I knew you wouldn't be able to resist. Your target is a high elf named Phalion. He lives somewhere in the Imperial City and fancies long walks.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that's all we know. We don't know which district he calls home, which establishments he frequents, or anything about his schedule. This contract will require a bit of detective work. I suggest you speak to your fellow brothers and sisters and see if they can offer any advice.
Okay.
Ah, yes, there is one more thing. The Imperial City is also home to an Imperial Legion captain named Adamus Philida. Do you know who that is?
I think I do know who that. I'm pretty sure that's the guy who wears the shiny armor. So yeah, that's self-righteous lapdog.
Quite. Then you know he has dedicated his life to eradicating the Dark Brotherhood and doesn't appreciate when we operate within the Imperial City. When that happens, he tends to make our lives uncomfortable. Let's not give the good captain any reason to go poking around in our affairs, If possible, do away with Phalion someplace out of the way. Definitely indoors with no other people around. A secure location with no witnesses. This will make it look like a simple murder. Philida will be none the wiser, and you'll receive a nice bonus. Now go, and may Sithis go with you.
Okay, so we need to kill him in a hidden place so that it looks like it's just an ordinary murder. And there can't be any witnesses so that no one knows that we did that. Okay, Grogon, as much as I want to ask you for advice, I feel like your advice is just going to be, who cares about the bonus, just kill him in public. And I don't feel that's going to be that useful.
Hello, brother. It's good to see you again. The Night Mother has been smiling upon you, I hope.
Okay, Telendril, tell me about my contract.
I'd never suggest you forfeit a bonus, of course, but killing Phalion indoors is so unappealing. Too bad you couldn't snipe him from a balcony. But first, I guess you have to find him, right? The elven races of the Imperial City are a community unto themselves. Ask them about Phalion.
Fair enough.
May your arrows always strike true.
Mirage, do you have anything to say to me? I assume you still don't like me.
You again? I thought I'd made it clear I am not looking for a friend. If you're here to buy or sell something, get on with it already.
Okay, alright.
This I don't have all day. Hurry it up.
I mean, I guess there's no reason not to purchase the potions.
You drive a hard bargain.
I'll
You
just buy
ripped me
all
off
of your
black.
invis
I wouldn't
potions.
make that deal with just anybody.
And just in case, we'll buy these poison apples. They're expensive,
You
but
ripped me
that's
off
fine.
blind. I hope you're happy with yourself.
And then anything else we can sell? I honestly, as cool as Sufferthorn is as a name, and it was a bonus from a contract, I'm just gonna sell it. Because there's no way that we're actually gonna use it. I don't know what to do with this blade. Presumably that blade doesn't work anymore.
That's a good deal. A fine transaction.
Sell those. We'll keep those. Sell that. We'll hold on to the Amulet of Luck, as you never know if you'll need it. But then everything else, I think we'll just hold on to.
Just take your trinket away from me, house cat. Look at that fur. What a disgrace.
You. Inava.
Ah, dear friend, may I steal a moment of your time? I have a rather delicate situation I was hoping you could help me with.
That
This
is
a personal matter, and will have no bearing on your standing within the Dark Brotherhood. Would you like to hear more?
This is quite the proposition to make while you are currently shirtless. Tell me more.
I find your decision most agreeable. Now, the details. Far south of here, on the southern end of Cyrodiil, lies a swamp called Bogwater. Hiding in that swamp, you will find an Argonian shadow scale named Scartail. Kill this renegade, and bring me his heart as proof of the deed.
Okay. I was going to ask you about my contract, actually.
I do so love pursuing a contract in the Imperial City. The alleys, the shadows, the challenge of evading Philida's Legion troops. I envy you.
Okay, fair enough. Didn't really tell me anything. So tell me about this Scartail.
When Ochiva and I trained with the Dark Brotherhood as children, we befriended another initiate, a shadow scale by the name of Scartail. The three of us were inseparable. When our training was completed, we reluctantly parted ways. But now, the unthinkable has happened. Scartail has fled Black Marsh and refuses to fulfill his duties as royal assassin. This is an act of treason. This treachery must be punished. Just as a member of the Dark Brotherhood cannot kill a fellow family member, a shadow scale is forbidden from slaying another shadow scale. That is why you must go to Bogwater and eliminate that treacherous snake. Please, kill Scartail, so Ochiva and I can put this matter behind us.
Understood. You said a lot about shadow scales, though. Is that like a specific group of the Dark Brotherhood?
In the Argonian homeland of Black Marsh, those born under the sign of the Shadow are taken at birth and presented to the Dark Brotherhood. A shadow scale hatchling is trained in the arts of stealth and assassination, and lives a life in service to the mighty kingdom of Argonia. Any shadow scale who lives to come of age is accepted into the Dark Brotherhood as a full member of the family. So it was with myself and Ochiva.
Okay, fair enough.
May you walk always in the shadow of Sithis, dear brother.
Antoinetta, do you have any advice on my
Yes,
contract?
dearest brother? Is there something I can help you with?
Yeah, contract advice?
Know what I'd do? Talk to Phalion. Learn who he is. Maybe then you can lead him to a secluded place. Then, when you're alone, you know.
Okay, fair enough.
Good luck, brother. I hope you don't get killed. I mean, well, you know.
Okay. Okay, so we will end up killing that guy. But we have other matters to handle first. And everything's kind of pointing us back to the Imperial City. Oh, I had the well key. I should have left through the well. Oh well. That's fine. One last use of the abandoned house for old time's sake. But yeah, now we can go in the back. And there's a well back here that we now have the key to. Okay. So we have several quests now to go back to the Imperial City and do stuff. I am going to go to the arena first. So it is nighttime now. Okay. Well, this is probably a good place to end it on, as we do have a couple of things that we need to do in the Imperial City next time that we are checking out Oblivion. I almost said Skyrim. We were talking about Skyrim earlier.
Samuel Bentian used to be able to pick any lock in the city. He's settled down now, though.
It's true that he's settled down. Still, he could teach you the basics of lockpicking.
So long.
You too.
Huh. Okay, well. Okay. Make sure we save the game. So, I think that is probably a good place to end it on. We have several things we need to do. We scaled through the arena much faster than I thought we would. We didn't really do too much with the Fighters Guild, but we will go back and do some stuff with them eventually as well. We have quite a bit left to do with some of the guilds. We're part of the way through the Thieves Guild. We're part of the way through the Dark Brotherhood. We haven't done anything in the university yet, although we do have access to it now. That is something that we'll need to do, is check out the university a little more. And I do want to finish the arena to get to the Grand Champion. So we will probably take care of some of that stuff. We will continue on Thursday as normal. I expect that I will likely start at my usual time. So if I will start earlier or later, I will post it on Blue Sky. But otherwise, thank you for watching. And yeah, Anthony, glad you could catch part of it, even if it was only part of it. But I will continue streaming on Thursday. And by the by, if you do miss any of these, the VODs do go on the channel, and I do have them already sorted into a playlist. So from start to finish, you should be able to watch any parts you want to catch. And I am trying to do a little bit better about making shorts of them, and I have a handful of them that I'm going to start posting, just to kind of, you know, some funny clips from it that we've seen that are kind of entertaining. Well, I think they're entertaining. My partner thinks they're entertaining, but hopefully other people think they're entertaining too. But yeah, otherwise, that's all from me. Thank you all for joining me, and have a good evening, have a good day, have a good night.